What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Elude Stalwart playing World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. And today, Jack Will's going to school, so is Miss Jeanette, and I'm dead apparently. Cycle Crusher, our level 120 warrior, died in Arathi Highlands somehow, and I'm going to investigate. Because the scene of the crime will have most of the evidence. They always return to the scene.
Play Fortnite Season 7!
You can't help it. It's everywhere. Fortnite is taking over the world. Did you see the werewolf? I think that was Season 6, but pretty cool. I like the Christmas thing. What? Love you, son. Have a good day.
Put on your sweater.
See you later.
Okay.
I love you, Miss Jeanette. Don't leave the pomegranate out. Put that in the fridge. Or take it with you. And Mommy will bring it back. I doubt it'll survive, though. She'll probably eat it all. You got it? You good, sir? You good? Have a good day. I hope you get all your work done. And if you did more work Monday through Thursday, you wouldn't have to do it all on Friday.
I still had to do
my
test. I
still
had to do my test.
Okay. Right on. That loading screen, though. Just waiting on the loading screen. Last we left off, Arathi Highlands. Right. Okay, so I'm trying to get my honor bound rep up. And I also need to do my war campaign. And I think that works towards that. I got like the 20 quests that you get right before you head to Arathi Highlands to do the, I forget the name of it, that big boss that one time. He's what gave me 370 chest or something like that. Maybe on my paladin. I can't remember. But yeah, we're gonna hop in and do all those quests and get a bunch of war resources. And
you don't have to. You can save. I'll save it for my coffee and the paper towel.
Are y'all good? You okay? Good day. No, you're not being loud. No, by all means. I mean, it's just a wonderful day, that's all. Are you going to do orange justice, sir? Oh, so cool, sir. Alright, this is where I was at. Okay, I couldn't figure out how to get back inside that cave. I think over here, just to the east of High Perch, that's probably the entrance, I would hope. And then I'll go in under that. I'm going to mute because of the train, so I'll unmute in just a moment. Alright, I think it's, for the most part, almost completely passed. Alright, so we're in this cave. We're slaying the Boulder Fist Ogre. I don't know if any of y'all have ever actually done Kavork. Most people who've done BFA war campaigns know of that guy because it gives you the costume. And that was my point. Kavork is the one that gives you that ogre with the helmet on costume. And I already had it, but it still dropped anyways. On this guy, since it's account bound, you could see it. Where the deuce is my body at? So I'm running around this cave trying to figure out where I died. I think what happened was I think I pulled that entire room and it overwhelmed me. I didn't realize there were so many elites. There's like the big foul belly guy, the big ogre. He's sitting up the rear, and then there's also an elite caster. And then on top of those two, I pulled like most of these other ones running to Foul Belly. Because you know how I do. I just run in, like, if there's a single objective, I beeline it towards that and I kill everything in my way or along the way. So we're gonna play it a little bit safer this time, but this stuff responds fast. So I don't know. May need to 103, 216. I may need to pull these guys all at the same time. Oh, and this guy is an elite as well? Sketch. I may need to actually I was gonna say I may need to group. We'll see if we can manage though. I think we can manage. Earth Shatter. Yeah, don't stand in front of that. I'm gonna save the coolies, because in this type of situation, I may need those coolies to bail me out. Get away from that. There's a really fast respawn rate in here, though. So I'm gonna have to make it quick. Get away from that. Oh, barely. Okay. Can I get just this guy? Nope. Shite. Okay. We can't let this caster just sit back here and nuke us. Alright, that takes care of him. Oh, we're getting some backup just in time. Nice. Alright. Plague Cloud. That's not the one you want. Poison? Well, geez. And look, we're already getting respawns. Ah. Or was that one that they brought? I don't know. Yeah, we got this. This ain't bad. At least I didn't pull the entire room like I did last time. Oh, yeah. Your soul is mine. Well, thank you. Ooh, Honor Brown Centurion Bracers. Van Bracers. Okay. Not better than what I have, but still. It's the thought that counts. Thank you, Blizz. And it says Foul Belly. I got a toy. Make a loud, annoying sound, startling everyone. That's the second time I've seen a toy like that, where it's like, everyone will get scared if you use this. The lasso was like a whistle, I think it was. It's like, make a loud whistle noise. Guaranteed to startle everyone. It's like, why are we getting items like this? But I guess there are items you can go buy. I think it's from toy vendors. Or maybe it's just from those Jeeveses or those what are they called? Not Jeeves. You know, there's the 5,000 version and then there's the 6,000 version, and they used to drop epics or Legos. I already forget the name of it. But there's like these arcane nullifiers, and what they do is, as long as you have the buff that it gives, it silences toys. So you can't be bothered by annoying toys. Blingatrons, that's what they're called. Jeez, I couldn't remember the name of them. Oh, that was bugging me. So the Blingatron 5000s, it may be both of them. I'm actually not sure on that. But Blingatrons do drop those items that will nullify the sounds of toys. And I think also you could get them from vendors somewhere. So that's a good counter to those type of make people annoyed tee-hee-hee type toys. You want some of this? There we go. Ooh, 17k crit. I don't know if that's a big deal or not, but it was there. That was a 17k crit then. Pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to see if I can get by Kavork without aggroing. think it's funny how you can just make a big leap and stomp in front of somebody and they actually don't aggro. That's kind of cool. Now, I was wondering the other day, maybe this webcam up here is too high, because every time I look over at myself, all you see is my forehead. I'm probably gonna, at some point, move this to a lower state. Oh, I could fly. I always forget. I was tempted to kill that rare there, but I think he's a Lobi rare. I'm sure I've killed him before. I don't know if he gives anything. Vengeful Ghost Slain. So I'm still doing all these initial quests in Arathi, if you have not noticed. I'm sure you have. In hopes of finishing out my Ready for War achieve, part of the Azerothian Pathfinder, or Battle for Azeroth Pathfinder, rather. Well done. Is that 20? No, that was 6. Oh, there's a ghost. A ghostly, rare, elite, horrific apparition. Drain life, don't do that. Just gather around, everybody. Uncle Ricky's gonna tell you a bedtime story. Don't be draining my life. Alrighty. Two more. 1 and 2. Alrighty. Moving right along. I'm going to hit the Witherbark village up. I wonder what this is about. I wonder if I could, I don't know, on my Lobi, I think Eludra. I wonder if I could run out here to Arathi on Eludra and see all these 120s conducting business. Or if that's just like something that's phased. Usually if there's like a little chat bubble person down there. Yeah, here it is. Travel through time to another point in Arathi Highlands is history. So there's usually a dragon of the Bronze Flight. Those are the ones that are in charge of the time, the bronze dragons. Usually they have a representative that will turn back time. And you could actually talk to them and go like to the previous, I guess, phase of the zone. So I don't imagine I would see any 120s on my Lobi if I leveled through here. Got an elite over here. Got an elite here as well. I may have just signed my death warrant. We'll see. Ah, polymorph, eh? That kind of sucks. Everything's healing, huh? Ah, polymorph, huh? Well, I'm going to get an immunity the more you use it because, nope, no healing. Ah, polymorph again. I like the music. It's like doom, 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 doom. You can hear this drum. It's actually got sound coming from it. Versus polymorph over there. Luckily, this guy's heals ain't doing nothing. He's getting like 1 or 2% from his heals. Yeah, it's that drum right there. Haha, it's kind of cool. All right, let's get some mo. Give me some mo. Are they all casters? No, headhunters aren't casters. Oh, this looks busy. Let's get over here. Spell damage kind of sucks. And then we got people healing. Oh, the chain. Oh, this is probably not good for me. My eyes are bigger than my axes. Okay, moving, let's say, due south. Hey, Dank, how far you got on keys? Ooh, morning been pushing keys up to 11. Wow. Just did 10 UR in time. Tyrannical bursting, skittish, infested. Wow. 3-chested ML7 earlier. Getting better each time. Dang, Dank Buds knows what he's doing. We got a hunter in my guild, the old folks home. They is pushing a plus 11 Waycrest Manor. He just did UR. What is UR? Let's see. UR. He did Underroot. Oh, Underroot plus 10. Wow. That's kind of crazy. He's probably pretty well geared. Alrighty, so we can't pull that entire thing. Ragaga and Ragaga. We got 2 down here. There's a guy fishing over there. I'm tempted to go mess up his fishing, but I don't think I will. I'll leave him be. So I need 6 more. I want revenge. Ah! So who's hexing? Is it just the Witherbark Shadow Hunter guy here? Because that's the guy I don't like the most. I think I'm going to sneeze very soon. I don't want to wreck your ears, so be prepared. Nah, I'm not going to sneeze. Not at the moment, at least. Interrupted that hex. Yep, you're in execute range now, buddy. Alright, that's that. Moving right along. Next is the Sins of the Syndicate. So we'll do Sins of the Syndicate. I think this is the crop fields. Big ass spider there. Oh, here we are. Oh, the ranged attackers. Syndicate Harvester. It'd be nice if the elites counted as like 2 or 3. But since they only count as 1, it's not really worth it. Let's go indoors. Seem to be quite a bit in here. Let's go out and around. Oh, they messed up my LOS. Did she die? Oh. The mage is an undead warlock, or undead. I thought that was like well, I guess it wouldn't be a human female, right? Because Horde. Let's LOS. GG. League of Arathor next. Moving right along, we'll go to the Debris farmstead. Yay, farmstead. Dun da 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 da. Oops. Wasn't trying to do that. Oh, so it looks like a lot of these are ranged and will not count. So I gotta watch out for the ones that aren't gonna count. Don't stun me, bro. These are Arathor defenders have a whole lot of health. Here, can you melee? Come on, melee. Yeah, they got so much hit points, and they run. There's a rare over here. Someone asked earlier if there was an achievement for doing the rares. I am curious. If there is, I can come back and get them later if I want or need. I can't stand the range that just sit back and shoot. Alrighty. Part of the problem with the range that just sit back and shoot is you can't just group them all up. Oh no. Don't blind me, bro. I'm still gonna pull like that. I mean, the name implies the play style. I still gotta the walk of shame. I only need 6 more. I didn't need to pull 10 or 12 or however much that was. There are a lot of rares out here too. Very many much rares. Very so lot. I imagine there probably would be an achievement for all these rares. I wonder if they're there already, like in Arathi, or if they've been added since this. You know what? I just realized something. You'll see me hit my raging blow twice, and I'll ignore what tell me when suggesting to do that. Because I feel like I'm getting a heal from it. And I'm like, why would I think I'm getting a heal from that? It's the PvP talents. The battle trance. You go into a trance causing you to regenerate 3% of your health and generate 5 rage every 3 seconds after using Raging Blow twice in a row. That's only when war mode's on or in a battleground, like that battle trance. I thought Frothing Berserker was that move. So I was getting confused thinking that I could just Raging Blow twice and start getting, you know, percentages of my health back. When actually that's not the case. So knowing that, you may see some bigger numbers in the old damage meter there. Because I will not be prioritizing double Raging Blow anymore. Okie dokie. And I think that was that was the last one. So we'll turn all these in. We'll get a good amount of war resources from it. We're at 700 right now, so we'll see what all these end up turning into. And we need to get our 2 Timewalking dungeons done. And we have to claim Swiftwind Post, which I think is in Drusvar. So we'll need to go to Drusvar to claim Swiftwind Post. It's actually just west of Tiergard. Oops, I flew over it. Dun, da, 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 da. Alright, here we are. Greetings. So there's 200. There's another 200. There's some more front equipment. There's more Van Bracers. They like giving me bracers out here, apparently. Some Azeroth and more order resources. So that puts us up to 1,500 war resources. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty good. Okay, I think that's all. I think we're done out here. Yep. Looks like we're done. At least until, I think tomorrow more stuff's going to be out here, right? Or not tomorrow, but Tuesday, patch day, when 8.2 drops. Or 8.1 rather. I'm already thinking 8.2. 8.2 is the Naga patch, right? So when 8.1 drops. So I think I'm going to queue for the Timewalking dungeons. I got 2 more left on that. And then what else? Swiftwind Post. I got to go to Swiftwind Post. That loading screen. There we are. Now, Timewalking. I queued for the random dungeon fire. No. Let's do, yeah. Timewalking. Alright, so that is Swiftwind Post, Drustvar. Is it Zandalar? No, Kulturas. Alrighty. Just taking a peek at the items up here. A trinket, a crit strike trinket with a stat buff. That could be a pretty good trinket if that was haste. Okie dokie. Oh, excuse me. So we got some honor bound rep there and some Vol deny rep. That's really the only thing I really got to worry about for this Battle for Azeroth Pathfinder is just getting the reputation with these factions. I think that these missions out here, I think the mission board has been a really big help on reputation. I can't upgrade this one until I get Rexar. I can't believe I haven't gotten Rexar yet. I missed something whenever I was doing my my progress. I think it's the Swiftwind Post thing. Alright, so let's go to, what did I say? Drusvar? Let's go to Drusvar. We'll do Swiftwind Post. No, I need to go to Tirisgard. Because if you look at where it's located, if I go to Drusvar, I'm going to end up over here. And then I need to cut through like all these mountains and stuff to get down here. I think it'd probably be better to go to Tirigard. I always say Tirisgard, but it's actually Tirigard. So this is Drusvar. This is the Swiftwind Post. If I could get to the west of Vigil Hill, I'm worried because I think Vigil Hill's an Alliance-controlled thing. But I think it'll be quicker to fly from Timberfell Outpost, like running out there. I'm going to do that. I just hope that that's not an Alliance-controlled town, because that would suck. And that bridge that goes across, the map doesn't really line up quite right. So this is Vigil Hill. There's no bridge shown on this side. But I think that's what I need to do. I'm going to hit up Tirigard. Yeah, I call it, you'll hear me often call it Tirisgard, because Kol Tiras, like Tiras. So Tirigard, Tiras, I don't know. I think I use that Tiras for Tirisgard, for the Tirigard keep. So that's just me being a little confused. Here we go. Yeah, you heard my son earlier. Fortnite Season 7 came out. I popped in. I saw the little cinematic and stuff, and I got a kill. I got a kill last night. Yeah. I was out on the lake. There's like the frozen lake. I want to say it was where there was a, I don't even remember the name of the map location, but it was like the soccer stadium. I think that is what's frozen over right now, the soccer stadium area. But I don't know. I haven't really been keeping track of the Fortnite stuff or keeping up with it. It's always there, and they're always doing interesting things. So, I mean, it's a free game. I could always go back to it and play it here and there whenever I feel like it. I had to give it a break or separate myself from it a little bit because, like, the item shop and, like, all that stuff. Like, you could get really sucked into all that, like, swag that they give you, and it's, like, non-stop swag, and, like, a lot of it is really cool looking, but, I don't know. There's still nothing that helps the skill that's required in order to play that game, like, competitively. And, like, I think all the aesthetic stuff is just a distraction from that, from playing the game well. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to buy a whole bunch of stuff like that and compensate for my skill or lack thereof with aesthetically pleasing skins and stuff like that. Because I feel like that's maybe, I don't know if that's the design goal or something like that, or what, but it's easy to get sucked into all that cool goodies and toys, and I have to abstain part of the reason why I play WoW is so I don't have to spend Uber's dollars trying to play every next new game or every part of, like, you know, Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Like, you can see on the launcher, we're on, like, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 or 5 now. And with those games, like, you're buying the next game, and then you buy the next game, and then you buy the next game. And I guess that's kind of what WoW does, but it does it on such a, like, further, like, timeline away from the previous expansion that it's a little bit more manageable. But then not only that, like, with those console games and things like that, you have to buy the next console, and then the next console, and then the next games from those next consoles. Like, you know what I mean? So that's part of the reason why I play WoW. Is you save a lot more money playing a game like this because it's like the subscription based. I'd rather pay a sub than pay huge chunks of cash. Like, but I guess that's that's kind of the way the economy works now. All these micro transactions and stuff like that. When you actually do add it up over time, you're spending probably the same amount, but it just feels like less because you're paying less at a time. I don't know. Just rambling, trying to make this this travel go a little bit faster. It's actually not taking that long. I was worried Vigil Hill would be a stopping point for me, but it looks like I can get around these towns easy enough. This one I have to skate up over here by the mountains a little bit because the Alliance controls that bridge. So the Horde are just going to have to swim. I can go down the coast a little bit too here, and that will help. Alright, so there's a dock there, most likely Alliance built. Looks like Alliance carpentry. Some monolite, don't mind if I do. Art Huey? Art Huey? Who is this? What's this about? There's a Brian B. It's like a void elf or something? Or a possessed human? Huh! No, I didn't think that would work. Okay. Ah! Okay, there we go. I'm gonna see what this guy's got. Hey, bro. Mean goals. Do you like fish? It says, do you like to fish? I love to fish. Love to catch. I only keep the best. Livers. Stomachs. Hearts. Only the best. Mean goals. Take the bait. He's not even looking at me. It's kind of creepy. Mudfish innards. Like some worms there. It's kind of gross. I don't know if I want to do his quests. Kind of feels like when you start in the Night Elf starting area, there's that demon that you can help along your way to the first town when you get out of the starting area. And he's what are they called? You know, the horn demons. If you remember last expansion, whenever you ran the Emerald Nightmare looking dungeon. Wow. Totally brain farting on all kinds of things this morning. But what are they called? They're like, they got hooves and they got horns, and what is the name of those? I gotta look it up. So BFA Legion. Darkheart Thicket is just littered with them. It's what this guy is. It's what the Shade of Xavius is. These things. What are they called? I know the name of them. I just don't know why I can't think of the name right now. It's probably because I'm trying too hard. So we got this post now. Cool. Swiftwind post. Done. Is that it? Is that... I don't know what I expected. It is a day for flying. Yeah, that's true. I'm working on it. Pathfinder. Covert costume I already got. Elite. Oh, these Van Bracers were $365. Don't mind if I do. Why, thank you. Okay, so at least we have a flight path to this side now. That'll help us get to these. That'll help us get to these other world quests a little easier. So I need to do the strike on Borealis, and I need rep with these peoples. I don't think that's what I was working on though. What I was trying to do was get Rexar. So the war campaign. Where am I at on the war campaign? Oh, I need to be revered with the honor bound. So that's pretty much going to require me to do every honor bound quest or world quest that I see. Looks like we're in the Pit of Saron here for our first time walking dungeon. Oh man. Sorry, I wore out today, guys. Just yesterday I was pretty wore out yesterday. Wore out again today. I'm trying to keep up with it though. It's the hard part about the fitness exploits is A, the calorie deficit, B, being sore all the damn time, and C, how my mood's affected by those things. I think we're gonna die. But I'll go blow some shit up first. Rawr! Alright, here we go. Even if I die, I'll slow everything right before I do. You're welcome, San Diego. What do these guys think this is? Wrath of the Lich King? Pulling the entire dungeon like that? What is this, Wrath? What is this, Wrath? Do you guys get it? Do you get it? What is this, Wrath of the Lich King? All my keybind aren't working. WTF Blizz. Well, sorry about your keybind, bud. Blaming Blizz for operator headspace errors. Just kidding. I don't know anything about this guy. Chances are Blizz is jerking him around. Ah, yeah. Don't mind me. I'll just tank. OMFG King Wade. That was a mob. Alright, reset. Which face pulled us into the next total accident. Calm. Cackle. So the Pikachu, the healer here, is like, oh, my keybinds aren't working, WTF Blizz. And then because of the last two mobs we just killed, he was like, OMG, fucking wait. He's all pissed off. And I was like, that was a mob who didn't quite reset, which face pulled us into the next. It was a total accident. And then I did /calm to calm him down. And then I cackled maniacally. I have to read y'all play-by-play what's going on in the chat when it's interesting. I'm always curious what's happening in the chat whenever other streamers are grouped up with parties that are talking. Alright, looks like we face pulled into this one. The old head bonkers. I actually quite like Pit of Saron, because it forces you to recognize who's in your party. Or it's one of those dungeons that can do that, at least. I like that a lot, though. Dungeons that kind of like, they instigate party interaction, I think is probably the best way to put it. I like a lot less the dungeons you can just kind of like mindlessly face roll your keyboard and get through without even really blinking or looking up at the health bars or figuring out, like, you know, who you're running with or what classes are there. That's just me, though. I mean, most people would rather just be in and out, face rolling, and done. Of course, I mean, I'm guessing there. I actually don't know. It could be that that's the case, because it appears that way a lot of the times. I can't wait for Classic. I wish Classic would hurry up and come out. Like, I wonder when that is. Like, when that's gonna happen. I know Blizz hasn't probably given any, like, release date information. They often don't do that. You have to just kind of guess when these things are gonna happen. But I can't think of any, like, milestone or, like, specific days or anything like that that would suggest that it would be a good day to implement Classic. Like, and I don't even know, like, where they're at in the state of the game's development or anything. But I do know that a lot of less than retail sources have seemed to figure out a way to make Classic work, and have been making Classic work for a while. So I hope that means that it won't take much longer before it actually comes to fruition. Because I'm getting kind of antsy the more I think about it. I was watching one of my Project Ascension videos the other day. The Anderhall PvP server. Or, no, the Anderhall low risk server. That's what it was. I was on Elude. He was my Night Elf armor stacking tank. That armor stacking tank has almost 6,000 views. It's the most viewed video of my channel. And it's not even accurate information anymore. So, like, I don't know. I don't know what that tells me. But it definitely does make me want to play Classic. Just watching that video, because there's still a lot of Classic concepts in that. Though it was a Wrath of the Lich King client, so I don't know. I was in the vanilla lands, hanging out around Tanaris in that video. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Some of those old spells, too. Another. And I've told people in my stream community as well, like, hey guys, if y'all catch any wind of or hear anything about Classic, please let me know. Keep me abreast of the situation. Because I want to jump on that as soon as I can. Give me a nice max level character. Wow, I didn't know you could pull just 2 of these. I thought you had to pull the entire, all of them. I hope that doesn't bite us in the ass if we have to run back. Hey, our healer's dispelling. That's nice. one of my guildies, actually it was that Dank Buds guy, was telling me to go arms yesterday. It's only for the reason that I could hit all my cooldowns in Blade Storm and do a really lot of damage. And I was like, ah. I think Fury's a lot more engaging. It's a lot more fun. Even in between cooldowns, like I don't need to wait for a cooldown for it to be fun. I love the tempo, like the speed, like how it ramps up. Like it takes a little bit, couple moves in the rotation, but once it gets going, it's just fun. And then it just becomes just like a race or something. I don't know how to explain it. Ha! Oh no, he's attacking the tank. The tank can take it though. The tank doesn't even have to run. Why am I getting hurt? Because I was in front of him? Can you not be in front of him whenever he's doing that? Ah, get away from the owies. They're probably going to try to beat these mobs. I don't know why it wasn't looting. I had to loot a couple times there. Oh, no. It must have been love, but it's over now. Our group is gonna wipe, because our mage didn't keep up. Somehow the mage got by, so it's not over now. That's so cool, but I hope we don't wipe. Ah! Please don't wipe. I don't want to run through that. Come on, stay alive. I'm sure that was my fault. Whatever it was that killed me. I think it was that hellfire. There it is again. It's not being interrupted. Still not being interrupted. The range survived. It was my fault. I should have paid attention and interrupted that. Gee, thanks. There goes the tank. Oh, he survived. Well done, tank. Okay, okay. Who's gonna die? No. No! I'm outside of it. Whatever. I'm just gonna chill here. This tank comes in, it just immediately starts dipping. Ah, shite. I guess resin run back type stuff. I don't think they're gonna survive that. Survive. I'm gonna have to mute probably because the choo choo. Give me a minute. A minute. 1 minute, please. I think we're good now. Yeah, it should be good now. So, that pool we skipped, we meet again. It's kind of up to the tank to keep a cool head. And I don't think that this one does keep a cool head. He's so concerned about how big the next pool is. He like gets froggy and jumps straight in and doesn't really think through, like, I don't know. I could be wrong though. Okie dokie. Let's see how we do on the tunnel. Mount up. Get dismounted. Rhyme Fang. Do the things. It could be that the Demon Hunter probably never seen this before? Or done this before? Alright, here we go. Alrighty, last boss, let's do it. Rhyme Fang. Do the things. Oh no, my impending demise. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Your soul. So do frost mages not get time warp? The only reason why I asked is because I don't think we've gotten a time warp from this mage. Alright, I got a icy attack coming. Just gotta watch out for Overlord's brand. I don't want to kill our tank. It'll matter a lot more when he's like, power overwhelming. Oh, what's happening? Okay. Oh man, I keep getting it. There we go. That was unfortunate. They gave it to me again. I guess I'm just going to chill this fight. Let them do all the work. Alright, I got Icy Blast coming my way. Damn it. He has just kept that on me this whole fight. Hey, click on the ball of the Cardinal. Nice. Alrighty, folks. Beastie. Where is Beastie? Beastie? Oh, he left. I wanted to give that to you. Nah, brah. I'm out. I ain't requeuing with that guy. Healer was alright once he got his stuff together, but... yeah. Moving right along. One more time walking dungeon. One to go. Usually if you got a weekly type thing like that, you want to do it the day it comes out. That's when most people are getting it done that know what they're doing. Or at least that's what I think. I think that's how it works. It's kind of a whack looking cloak. I could have gave it to that guy, but he just left. Alright, one more. Oh no, tank and... Oh no, okay, there we go. I saw Eludria Q as a tank and a damage. I thought I Q'd as a tank and a damage. I was like, no, I just wanted DPS. Alright, so Honor Bound. I gotta get up here and I'll do these world quests. I need to do early warning, but since I'm on this side already, I'll just do the Betsy thing. It's gold. I'll take some gold. Waycrest Manor's gold as well. Arclight is down here. Yeah, I'll just do all these. I think any of the ones on this continent are the honor-bound quests. Yeah, most of the ones on this continent are honor-bound quests. And we got almost 13 hours for the two that are actually 100 rep. So I'll most likely just do as many of the ones on this continent as I can. You know, I really should have gotten some Dark Moon Fair stuff. Maybe that would have helped with the reputation gains. But that's alright. We'll just continue doing it this way. Working a little harder. We need about 2,000 honor bound rep. And let's see. I think each of these I want to say is 75. I don't know if there's any way to, maybe I'll have to do some math in order to figure out how much this is going to be. But yeah, I mean, it's at least something to do while we're waiting for time walking to pop. We got 15 minutes in between dungeons, or 15 minutes before our final dungeon at least. Ooh, storm silver. If I ever decide to be rich, I'll probably just flood the market with all of these mats I've been gathering. I got so many mats. Let's see. Not that much, I guess. 186 on me. 148. It's not too crazy. Alright, Betsy. There's Betsy. Alrighty, so Betsy's taken care of. Rise of the Yetis, I don't know if we can. I think we can. Let's head west. Follow the path up there. I'm pretty sure this is an ally outpost I just entered. No. We're okay. Alright, cool. A little curve in the path. We need to take the one going up in the trees there. Tempting. That monolite deposit there, very tempting. Maybe I'll go out far enough to reset combat. Okay. So when they leave the zone, they're not hostile. Still trinket, all stats reduced by 5. How am I flagged? Must have got the attention of an alliance tune or something in that town of Fallhaven. Probably an NPC. So that last mission I did was 75 honor bound rip. That's what I thought. I thought it was 75. So if I did all these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nope. 13, 14. We got 14 times 75 plus 200 if I do the honor bound ones. So that'll be 1250. And we need 2,000 or 1,000, 1,001. So we'll be probably just shy. Or we might just make it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll just do them all. We'll find out where we're left. Because it might just be a matter of doing just a few other things and getting it done. Alright, so we need to collect 5, awaken 4, and kill Chilfur Yeti. Oh, okay. We need to collect 5, kill 4, and kill 6. So the Awakened Dead are done. 3 more supplies. There's a platinum deposit here I want to get. Lost supplies. Do we see any? I don't see any. Lost supplies. It's good to know that Raging Blow's not healing me. Now I can prioritize a little bit more DPS. And that kills them quick enough for my Victory Rush, which does heal me. Now I'm going to be stuck killing more Yetis than I want because these bags are scarce. Here's 2 bags at least. Okie doke. Now I want to see something right quick before I get too far. Let's go over there. Just gonna do a test that I probably should have did a while back, but I'm gonna do it now. Testing. Okie doke. All right, yeah. Okay, just making sure. I wanted to be sure. I am kind of loud, but I have that turned up, so I'm probably not that loud. And it's a lot easier to turn down than it is to turn up if I've capped the upper limit. Alright. There's no area marked for finding these satchels, I guess. But I do know it's in this area. I don't know if I can go up here and find any. I think this is a different area. Yeah, okay, so Rise of the Yetis is around here, but it's not showing where to find the satchels. I don't know why. Satchel, is that one? No, that's a lamp post. One more satchel. Where are they at? Where are you hiding? Maybe in the cave? I'll go in the cave. Satchel. Oh, here's one. Alright, here we go. That's interesting. I didn't think you could fear undead or zombies. But I guess that's changed. Or that rule no longer applies. Hey. Good morning. Ethereal hopped on. What's up, Blue Strider? Blue Stride the Whip. Alright, so I need to get through the mountain pass. Is it quicker this way or should I fly? If Aaron's Stand is an Alliance town, I might have to flight Master Whistle on the other side. I'm sure I can just run around though. It's not like it's on the path. It looks like it's off of the path a little bit. I'm heading for Soul Goliath though, and then the Arclight, and then I'll just whistle back up to Early Warning. Here's some Monolite. Yeah, so this is Aaron's Stand. I'm tempted to just like beeline it off that cliff. I think I'm gonna do that. Run, motherfucker, run! Go, go, go! Everybody's attacking. Incinvoric. Oh, look, it looks like I could just parkour down. Oh, here we are. And there's some water there too. Maybe I can Hit that water. It's too far. This way? Okay. There it goes. A whole new world. Oh! I hit the water, but it was super shallow. That wouldn't be the case if that was a real waterfall. The water that goes down, where it lands, would have cut out a deep groove where all that water pressure just consistently hit. So, GG environment designers got me because I applied real physics and stuff. Alright. Doing my last Timewalking dungeon in queue for that now. And world quests for honor bound rep. About to hop off this cliff. I want to make sure that I don't overshoot where I landed, where my corpse is, because I'll probably have to return to graveyard and port back up so I can land down where I'm supposed to. Alright, so like right here where the water hits, I guess I didn't hit exactly. No, I did. Like, these streams would have burrowed a hole there. At least I think that's how it would work. Alright. Probably this way because parkour. Alright. And probably this way. Please. That hurt a little bit, but not too bad. Sister Martha over here. Do I want to kill her? Sure. Because I don't know when the next time I'll be over here is. I'm more likely to kill a rare if it's in a location where I don't see myself traveling again. Essence consumption. Increasing damage done. That's fine. I may want to interrupt that the next time I see, unless there's something else. Oop. Oh, soul burn again. Thug life. There's essence consumption. 44 artifact power, not too bad. More of the reason why I kill those rares when I see them is because like I never know if they're gonna drop like a toy or like some maybe a vanity item or something. That would be cooler. Like A, if rares were a little more rare, and B, if whenever you did kill them, they dropped like vanity items or something like that more often. Kind of like the Kavork costume. But also, like, an even more interesting thing, I think, would be if those rares were, like, a limited time type thing. Like, maybe all the models of rares that we have out in the world right now were taken away. And maybe there was, like, 10% of that amount floating around the world. And then after that, after you killed them, or after that rotation, they just weren't around ever again. So you have these like really unique vanity items that you never see or that you don't know about. I should probably queue for Soul Goliath. He's right here. Ah, here he is. Oh no. Oh, look at all the ads. Oh, please don't kill me. Alright. I'm going to leave. There's a monolith here. I don't know if I can get it. Nice. Cuz has hopped on. He says, World Quest, don't know after. Oh, okay. Ah, I see. Nice. I'm going to go down to the Arc Light. And then from there, whistle up to White Grove and then get that final one. So, whoa, shit. She's like, "Rah!" This is kind of scary. This place is very spooky. There is a node over here. Monolith. Yeah, we'll get it. I like being able to just like fear and grab the node. And then run away! What's cool too as a warrior, if you need to like travel quickly and you have no heroic leap or anything like that, if you want to like charge a critter, a lot of the times that'll help you get a little bit further and give you some rage along the way. I used to always love charging critters. I'll do that in dungeons sometimes if I'm like trying to speed run a dungeon. A lot of times the dungeons will have these little critters in between pools. You can just like get that extra little bit of yardage to keep the momentum up. Doing world quests really hurts my soul, but I don't see any other way. I mean, I guess I could go actually quest and get a lot of that. He doesn't need to shocking blast me. I'll take a jolt. Seems like a filler spell. Alright, so we're done with that. Let's whistle. And then from there, we'll fly up to the northernmost western flight path. And then hop off the cliff and go kill some folk. This one here, White Grove Chapel. I think this is where the White Grove, the Wainecrest Manor dungeon meeting stone is. I got a 5-minute buff here. Finely serrated tooth. Your melee attacks have a chance to inflict an additional 17.5k physical damage. That's kind of nice. Where did that come from? Was that from killing the Jolt guy? Or was that from picking up this item? There's trash in my inventory named the same thing as the buff I have. That's weird. Alright, so off the cliff here it seems. Out across the oceans. Did I miss my dungeon? Oh no, I joined that group earlier. Son of a... If you don't remember, that sucks. If you don't remember you're in queue and you try to join like a world quest party, knocks you out of queue, apparently. So how long was I out of queue there? It doesn't matter. I'll just do more world quests in the meantime. Let's hop across here. Hey, I got Explore Drustbar achieved. I gotta burn some Alliance supplies. Oh, apparently we can steal them from each other. Just for a moment, though. That's not too bad. Alright, so inside it looks like is where the name is. Yeah, here. Glaive Toss. I'm about to just delete these, whatchamacallits. Bomb Samdi Mojo Bombs. Used to inflict fire damage to all enemies in a 5-yard radius. It's the Gob Squads. So I think those bomb zombies are only usable in, what is it? Is it Nazmir? Or what's the name of it? I don't know. The zone where the necropolis, where one zombie comes from, is. Alright, 3 more. Looks like they're up top. Here's 1. Come to me. 2. Ah, here's 3 right here. Cool. Can't quite use our whistle just yet. But, when we do use our whistle, where are we going to go? Should be safe down here with the sea line. The surly seals. 22 minutes, all this stuff's going to refresh. Anything I have to have before it refreshes? There's a gold one. Oh, the ore one. Let's go get the ore one. 22 minutes is plenty of time to get out and do this one here. It looks like I'm going to have to fly from Seeker's Vista. Or run from Seeker's Vista. Maybe Dire Tusk Hollow would probably be better. I don't think I have any flight paths closer than that. And that was right next to the honor-bound one, so that's kind of nice. I may want to just go do these right here before they refresh, because I might get extra ones that way. I wonder if that's the case. If I do that world quest in 22 minutes when they refresh, I'll be able to do them again, I think. So now it's just a matter of knocking out as many world quests as I possibly can in 20 minutes. And then, in a sense, being able to double tap because of that. So that should give me quite a bit of rep, I think. And speaking of which, I can actually track this. Oh, I am tracking it. So why isn't it popping up? Data text, data bars. Reputation, enable. Ah, okay. It's behind that one. Here, let's toggle. Reputation bar. Let's put it over here. There we go. So this is our rep. The honor bound. We're 87% into honored. And we're at 10,500. So we need 1,500 more rep. We'll get there. I don't know if we'll get there in 20 minutes, but we'll get there. And then after that, I'm probably concerned with Champions of Azeroth. Ooh, even the Champions of Azeroth is another 75 honor bound because you get one from both of those. Yeah, but where do you get Champions of Azeroth rep? Champions of Azeroth. I guess it's kind of like the Tortolan, where it's just like a rare occurrence that they do pop up, but they will pop up. But that's the Diamond Bronzebeard guys. The Diamond Bronzebeard guys faction. I don't know. What is it called? The Bronzebeard. Diamond dude. Diamondback bro. I don't know. Not Brand Bronzebeard, but whoever his his relative is there. We got another 6 minutes on the queue. I might actually even abstain from this queue coming up to quest out as many of these as I can. Deep Fang shouldn't need her party for this. This will be a good chunk of rep here. Yeah, that's 175. So that gave us a full percent. Right on. Alright, so we're going to follow the path here along south, and it should start veering west. Wilda has come online. Wilda's a hunter I was running with yesterday. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Pretty cool hunter. Pretty cool. The first quest we're coming up on is Too Much to Bear. Now, I don't want to be so bold as to assume I could knock this one out, that one out, this one out, and then that one. But I'm going to try. Let's see if I can. And I'm building a tank set, so even if it is a lower item level, it may be beneficial just to have those items off to the side and then optimize those for tank. Oscar the Bloody. Okay, so the hunters, there's bears. I need to kill 5 hunters, and I need 5 bear claw flanks. Alright, gather around. Now, I would try to LOS this one shooting me in the back right now behind the rocks, but for whatever reason, most terrain is not LOSable. Like this tree here. Should LOS that person close to me, right? No. For some reason, World of Warcraft ranged attackers have this magical ability where they can shoot through solid objects. But it's not anything I'm not aware of, so no biggie. I'm tempted to kill the rare. I think I will. Just because he's here and I'm here. And, you know, the mood is right. So sometimes you gotta take a rare down when the mood is right. Ow! Alright. Trample me, I'll trample you, buddy. Ragaga. Done, son. Done, son. There we go. Nothing. No fancy item or toy or anything like that. Just kashink, some artifact power. What does that mean? What is it good for? Like, why do I need it? It's like, ha! Huh! Good God! What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Artifact power. Ha! Huh! Good God! What is it good for? Tears in your Azerite armor traits, I guess. Sing it again. Dead. Alright, so 14 minutes left. 2 more hunters, 2 more flank. Ooh, gather round, everybody. And they're just going to stay back ranged. Ugh, so annoying. We got this, though. I'll take you out one at a time if I got to. At least I die. A Coltiran. Pretty gung-ho there. One more bear claw flank. Maybe this bear or that bear will have it. Ooh, there's a storm silver deposit. Don't mind if I do. Hey! I heard a fancy sound. I wonder what that was about. I guess because it added to my appearance? I didn't get a level in my artifact trait, did I? 29? I don't even know if that's good. I have no reference or frame of reference or anything like that to compare against. I think 29's okay. I mean, most of the items I'm getting, I'm able to actually at least fully trait out. That was strange. I went out of my way for that deposit there and it disappeared once I stopped. Let's see if this one will do the same. Hopefully not. There we go. There's a curious grain sack over here. Get off of me. I was stuck in the bushes there. How many minutes? Kickers. I think kickers is the one I need. Yeah. Hey, it's a goat. Come here, Billy Goat Gruff. You done, son. Got him. Alright. Let's hit this node. These are awesome because it's like a giant deposit. You get 15 ore out of. It's usually guarded or protected in some way, but that's not a problem. We're well equipped to deal with most adversaries. And if not, we'll just die and come back and try again, and in most cases we'll get it that second time. Sometimes my eyes are bigger than my axes. Did I say that already? I think I already said that today. Dense storm silver. That was easy. Alright. Make low go. This is cool because we do need Portolan rep. I'm tempted to just decline this queue. Yeah. I'll wait another 11 minutes because I want to see if when these refresh, if I can get as many of these knocked out as I could before they refresh. And these bushes, man, they keep on stopping me. I am ready to make logo. Blah, 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 blah. I'm old. Okay, congratulations. Alright. Moving right along. Turn left. Go straight. Oh, let's bump into a wall. Yeah. Okay. It didn't turn. There it goes. So, previous times I've tried this, a couple things to keep in mind is if you bump into any walls, he stops. Sometimes you can cut through or on certain objects, and that's pretty important to keep in mind. But then also, he cannot cross the same path twice. Like if I've made a line here, I can't loop around and walk over that line after that. And in this case, for this map at least, you got to follow the grass a little bit. Now, where's the finish line? Up there? So I'll need to go down. How would I do that? I'm thinking going down, going up, down, left, down. Yeah, I'll do that. So we'll go up here, take a right, and go this way. Take another, go down, cutting on top of the wood for some reason. That's how you got to do some of these. Doesn't look like the turtle can fit, but he can. He looks a little too slanted. He's walking on the wall a little bit, but whatevs. And then we'll go up, walking on the edge a little bit. I don't know if I can make another one up. Yeah, no, I couldn't. I should have just kept going. I could have finished it right there. Alrighty, let's try again. This should be our final attempt, I believe. Unless I am in too much of a hurry. Alaire says, should have made TSV BattleNet IDs. How do you mean? How do you mean? For cross games? Did I go the right way? I don't know if I did. This one looks like there's a couple ways you could solve it. Yeah, because I'm going a different route this time. But it still works. Alright, here we are. Well done. No, it's actually good you did it that way for streaming purposes, actually. But it is character specific. Oh, so I'd have to invite each person's each tune. Oh, that's kind of lame. That's unfortunate. I don't know if I could change it. Is there a way? Group settings, Stalwart, description, message of the day. Oh, do I have... Those are the icons. There might be a way I can... this is the other day. Second option is battle.net though for next time. Yeah. I'm looking at it. There might be a way I could just change it. Notification settings, quick join toasts. I don't know what that is, and I'll check it. Set favorite, leave compute, clear all notifications. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a way. Community settings here? Nah. There doesn't appear to be a way. Paid messages, only members see. Well, damn. Pink Rose made it out of the starting area, it looks like. Level 58, right on Pink Rose. Yeah, there's no way to change it either. Ah. There's no way to change it either after it's been created, it seems. Hilarious. There's no link. I could always post somewhere on the stream description for people to join, but their activation each child is. Well, nope, because it probably made privacy of those who prefer character specific. That's probably good you did it for the stream. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, I got that link now, so I can post that in the description. But it's, but that is only for this faction and this region, so I will leave at least 4 links. Yeah, that is kind of whack. I'd have to get 4 links down there. 3 left, 3 minutes left on the arms deal. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I'm definitely not gonna make it to the Azerite wounds. Maybe I can get to Iron Maw Overlook, beeline it over to the arms deal. I don't know if I'm gonna make it in 3 minutes though. Let's try. Where am I? Oh, okay. Iron Maw Overlook, right? I'm a wispy water person. No, but even for NA and Alliance, we could still chat if BNet, which is pretty cool. But even if you're on NA and Alliance, we could still chat if it's BNet, which is pretty cool. Ah, okay. Well, maybe since it's only us 3 currently, it might be worth changing to the BNet one now. That's fun. Yeah, I think I might do that then. I'll just make it much easier to /5 /TSB. Mine is /6. Well, you could probably just keep this one for streaming, then make a more personal one. Cuz Cave 2.0. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I got 60 seconds left and I gotta kill 20. Nah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Okay. Oh. Ouch. Oh. 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 I guess I'll wait for this one. By the time I get over there, it'll be gone. So I'm gonna chill. Maybe there's a tourist guard one. I can just go kill something. Excuse. Beachhead. 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 I don't know. I thought that was funny for some reason. Daily quests are now reset! Exclamation mark. Alright, let's see what we got. Please repopulate with honor-bound quests. Here it is. Oh, not quite. Let's refresh. Let's do it. No, not quite. Alright, let's wait. "60 seconds later." You still in queue? Oh shit, my bag full. No, I jumped out to get as many requests as I could done before they reset just now. But I'm gonna jump back in now. In queue now that they. Alright. Care to join question mark? Are they reset? There they are. Okay. Emissary is Champions of Azeroth. So Azerite wounds, Azerite mining, Azerite mining. Alright, so the closest one is this one. Azerite mining. Can I, do I have to run? Ugh, I'm on the opposite side. Alright, so Dire Tusk Hollow, here we come. Hold on, let me hop on the rogue and go with you. Okay. I'm gonna head to Dire Tusk Hollow, run down south, KK, and beeline it west. Azerite mining. We're gonna have to kill some folks and mine some folks. Pink Rose says, "Hi, Elude. How's you doing today? I'll be on in a minute." Okay, cool. Right on. Good morning, Pink Rose. I'm doing well. I'm just about this close away from getting to Revered on the Honor Bound reps. And I think with all these refresh world quests, I'll probably be able to get that done quite quickly. So that's nice. That's so nice. All right, so Dire Tusk Hollow, running south, and then due west. I just ran this way. So, the hell was that sound? Like a creature or something was like, "Dut, dut, 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 dut." It was like a weird little ambient noise, I guess. And then I saw you hit level 58. I was pretty stoked because that means you're out of the starting area, right? Now that you're out of the starting area, I don't know what they start you out with as a Death Knight, actually. But I was thinking we need to hook you up with some bags and some gold to get you going. What is probably Shodashi? Oh, Shodashi, right on. I was like, Shodashi? Who the fuck? And then I was like, oh, yeah. Shodashi. That's Cuz's rogue. Alright, heading this way. I don't think I'll have to wait. Oh, that was loud. You have received a new friend request. Oh, Blue Stripe. Oh, that's loud. Sorry about the noise, folks. Hey, welcome! Cool. So we on the battle.net. That probably makes life a lot easier for inviting, actually. Alright. Oh, he passed melee, so I'll queue us. Roll check has been initiated. Actually, Pink Rose will be logging on in a minute. I think that they can run Timewalking with us since he's a DK. I love this friends add-on. Lets you create groups for BattleNet friends lists. Don't mind waiting. IKK. That's cool. What is the name? Question mark. Hey, Pink Rose. Can you can run Timewalking, right? The Wrath of the Lich King? Level 58. I'm wondering if you got to be 60, though. I don't know the level brackets and stuff like that. But I want to say at level 58, you could go to BC or Wrath, right? Because you can hit up Northrend, and if you can get to Northrend, then you can do Timewalking. I think that's how it works. We'll find out when you get online. Oh, don't stand in the trap. I heard that. It was like... He thinks he's a hunter. Speaking of hunter, I'm curious what Survival's got going on, because it looked really fun. I saw some pretty good survival hunters when I was leveling. Back in the days, a few days ago. Alright, so Azeroth recovered. Looks like this entire cave. It's just going to be a matter of collecting these, I guess. So the click objectives are giving 4%. Not very much. It's a pretty small click objective, though. A rewired harvester. That's interesting. Alright, here's another one. You really want some, Bear? If you want some that bad, I'll give you some. That's 8%. Alright. I feel like I could just click that one and be out of this cave already, but I guess not. Alright, we got, here's a bigger one. Let's see what the big ones give. 18%. Okay, so the big ones are worth 10. I should have tagged that guy to see how much they were worth. Another 4% here. Here's a rewired harvester. I didn't see how much those were giving me. 12, 3, 4, 3. I think the big guy is giving 12. The harvester. Volatile discharge. Ugh. My mind did not go where this game was probably trying to take it just now. Pigro says, just got baby at the moment. Right on. Take your time. No rush. Neither one of us is in a hurry. They were just world questing right now. So killing him gave 3 artifact power, and that thing gave 12. Wow. Those were giving 4 a minute ago. He gave 2. Oh, here's a big group. Let's get all of these guys. Gather around. Going down with the ship. They're all sailors. Going down with the ship. Pigro says, I'll be getting on BFA on Monday, so I might do a Pally or a Mage as my main. Ah, nice. Pally or Mage, huh? Well, word to the wise. Casters with latency is kind of painful. So, I mean, that's not to say that you won't do well. I mean, you could still very well do well. Because once you get used to the latency, it's not so bad, but I don't know. For me, I prefer to play a melee if there's any sort of lag whatsoever. Of course, I'm running at 132nd milliseconds latency right now, and I think it's just because I'm streaming. But normally I'm at like 50 or 56 ms. This will be the last one. Here's a big one over here. So if I were you, I'd probably be doing Pally or Mage. Paladins, though. Paladins were really good in the beta. I don't know about since the release. I actually haven't been putting a lot of work into the Pally. Of course, like, Psycho Crusher here is probably representative of about where my Pally's progression would be if I did. And I think once you get up to the item level 330, 340 range, that's when your class actually starts opening up to you and feeling like you're playing the class, like, the right way or properly, or that's whenever all the moves start to synergize a little bit better, I think. So it could very well be like if you did level that Pally up to about 330, 340, it would come into its own a little bit better. But if you want something that's like Arcane Mage, one button spam, and you know, win at DPS like type in the melee lands, I would recommend the Windwalker Monk. Because I know that those guys, it's very easy to do a lot with the Windwalker Monk. It doesn't take very much. And the better you play it, the more rewarding it is. Even if you are bad at it, you could do pretty well. But if you're good at it, like, you could do really well. So I think, but like I said, that's the only class I really have experience with maxed out. I haven't leveled my Pally, so I'd be curious to see what they're looking like. It'd be I know tanks are pretty good. But it would be interesting to see how that would turn out if you did go Pally. Mage as well. Like, don't knock the Mage if you're interested in it. I think that the Mage could be just as rewarding, just the same. I was talking about this yesterday where it's like, oh, it seems like rogues are doing really well right now. Or, oh, it seems like when any kind of class is doing really well. Did I get what? He said, "Did I get that? Get what? Is he still a Q? I left Q when I told you Rose. I don't know if you were still in Q then. I thought it would take you out of Q auto when I left. Should be in the community tab. What? No, it did talk about communities. Oh, I don't see anything. No. Join the creative community? Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh, you can make it mini. That's cool. The pop-out window. I don't know. Or maybe he's trying to invite me to a community? I didn't see one. Oh, here. Fam and friends, huh? Nice. There it is. Cool. Cool. Hey, it says Elude too. I like that. Okay, so we'll add that to general. The settings for the Cuz Cave, we want a blue, but we're gonna make it like a bright blue. Okay. Is that right? No, that's the color of here. Let's make it a dark blue because nothing's that dark. All right, y'all can't see any of this, but it's all in the chat. Don't worry, it's a private conversation. The girl says, "I like Fire Mage." Yeah, Fire Mage is fun. It's really fun, and I was doing okay with it. So, like, I mean, there were a few times where I was getting a little frustrated because of the latencies, but I think that was just because I wasn't very well geared. It's manageable though. So, control the burn. I'm trying to do. Ah, no, okay. No, I'm trying to do the champions at Azeroth. I just got distracted that whole time, messing with other things. Timberfell Outpost. Alright, we're gonna get Timberfell Outpost. Okay. Oh, so sore! Oh, I'm such a baby. Don't listen to me, guys. And gals. And people. And animals. And creatures. Oh, oh. I don't think I'll appreciate it. I'm sorry. You've never been so sorry. You're just like, oh. You touch it, you're like, oh. That's how I feel right now, all over. Ugh. Very drained. I can't wait for breakfast. I need nutrients. My body needs nutrients. It gives me no nutrients. It gives me no nutrients. See if I can get a copyright flag today. Those eagle eggs didn't give me no powers. It gives me no nutrients. It's gonna be so loud.
Those eggs were a lie, Steven. A lie! They give me no eagle powers! They give me no nutrients! Sorry.
Sorry. They were a lie, Steven. They give me no eagle powers. They give me no nutrients. That's how I feel. The pink rose. Hey, pink rose. 6. Hey, pink rose. Those eggs were alive, Steven. They give me no powers. They give me no nutrients. That's what my body needs. It needs nutrients. And actually, I might even eat eggs, come to think of it. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Which one? Champions of Azeroth, Azerite Wounds, heading due west. Alright. Pink Rose, invite ink. I don't know if you can do time walking. But if you can, and if you will, and if you really want to, we'll do some time walking. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is gonna be good. Wait. You do not meet the requirements for the chosen dungeon. Damn. Yeah, maybe you have to be level 60, Pink Rose. I think it's because Pitaceron and those types. Okay, no. It says it wants you at a higher level. Blah. It wants you at a higher level. Sorry, Pink. Sorry, Pink Rose. Maybe level 60 will get you there. We could probably try again when you are 60. I do totally intend on, oh, Shodashi here. Invite. Ooh, here. Stalwart Vanguard, invite. Shodashi, Shodashi. Kojima, Koja. Here. Shodashi, Shodashi. Blade Fist. There it is. There you go. All the tunes are belong to Stalwart Vanguard. I do plan on going back and linking up with you, Pink Rose. I gotta get a tune that I want to level with you. I'm really trying to get a Magar Orc unlocked with this Otterbound rep, but I gotta be exalted. I'm only revered. Well, honored rather. Honored with the honor bound. It is Guardian Spirit, riding an out of control beast. Oh yeah, totally out of control. This thing gonna die. What's the point in this? Like, why ride the Guardian of the whatchamacallit? Okay, it's expired? Oh, I'm gonna die, don't die. I'm just aggroing all this nonsense. Get out of here, crabs. Okay, let's time walking. Sorry, got a little distracted. Surging depths. Yo!
Yo!
Hey, what's up, cuz? I gotta turn the volume down, I think.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. A little too well. Testing? Microphone check.
I think my sensitivity is too high.
Well, I got I do the option. No, actually, it's the mixer I gotta use. Here, this may have reset. No, right about. Try again.
System.
Oh no, that's probably. Isn't sensitivity just whenever the voice gate activates, like up to what level of noise it needs to turn on? That's not doing shit though.
Jesus.
Test, test, test.
System.
I think the game volume.
Oh.
No, you are getting quieter. I don't know if that's what
Going
you're
the
doing.
wrong way.
No, your voice is coming from the game. That's weird. Yesterday it was the voice proxy. Oh no, I've got my wires crossed. I'm lowering the wrong
I
one.
had my sensitivity all the way up to 90, and I was like, why is it always showing me on?
Yeah, I think that's just the volume. Here we are. That works. Got him. Okay. Yeah, I figured Pink Rose would be able to join too and at least hear us. We in voice if you wanna hear us, Pink.
Shit, I can't hear you at all.
Am I too quiet? Test, test.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I might be pushed to talk though. Oh right, I went to push to talk. My bad. So I was just talking the whole time.
So can you hear me?
Yeah, I figured I was talking over you and stuff. I was like, damn, I'm keep interrupting him because you couldn't hear me.
I saw you lighting up, but like you weren't saying shit.
Yeah, no, I have that push to talk that I bound for the stream purposes. I was just sitting there talking at the game.
Well, before you hopped on, I had my sensitivity up at 95, and I was like, why is it always showing me on? It's hearing everything.
Yeah.
I went the wrong way.
Oh man, I messed with my game volume. Let's put that there. How's that?
How you doing, man?
Doing alright. I'm in the shit right now. I'm like jacking with audio settings while I'm face pulling all the shit by this world quest.
No worries. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what.
Oh, right on, Pink Rose.
Going with.
Nice. Okay.
I'm just chilling.
This area is all chaotic and shit. I keep on pulling stuff.
Are you on war mode?
No, no, yeah. I've ran with that to level, but I turned it off after I got maxed. I'd rather just do my world quest and not have to worry about people.
Yeah, I have it on, only on my main. Everybody else has it off. I went to my alt raid and they gave me shit for it. They were like, why the fuck you not on war mode? Okay, good, dude. But most of them were on their main, so I was like, fuck you guys.
Right. It's easy to say when you're sitting on an item level.
Yeah, when they're like 385, at least.
Damn.
And I'm like, you know, my poor little, I'm 366 on my rogue, so it's like, yeah, fuck you guys, yeah, I'm not, no.
Okay. I need to get up to... Yeah, this Psycho Crusher here is the only person I've really actually started progressing into this expansion with. Everybody else I've just kind of leveled and parked.
No problem. It's good.
How good are DK? I heard... How good are Death Knights at the moment? I heard they were really overpowered, or doing really well.
They really are. Unholy is the funnest to play, I hear, but it's also the weakest right now. Well, it's not weak, but it just has it has a ramp up time like Affliction Lock.
Yeah, Fury's a little bit like that too. A little bit of a ramp up.
Best single and sleeve target, like 2-target DPS right now in the tier. Frost, and then
Oh, okay.
of course, Blood is just OP as fuck right now. I did a 13k last night and we fucking 2-chested because he's just so fucking OP. Fuck that guy.
I would definitely grain of salt that though, because in 3 days it might change.
Oh no, yeah, in a week it will, for sure.
Yeah.
On 8.1 there's changes already. DKs are already crying. Well, not Frost, but Blood Tank.
I was happy to see all the charges coming off of the global cooldown.
Me too. Vengeful Retreat for my Demon Hunter. Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, that's gonna be kind of nice.
I was telling my people that I usually talk to, I think they did it all because there was only 1 or 2 moves they wanted off the GCD or like on the GCD, but they couldn't just come out and screw that one character. So what they did was they probably just said we're gonna put everything and then slowly give everything back that we don't really care about and just keep the 1 or 2 things we wanted to actually put on there. So at the end of the day, they think that they won, but we win.
I heard it was like the hunters had their disengage off the global cooldown, and
Yeah.
I guess that was the test. And then since it worked out the way they wanted, they just rolled it out to everybody else.
Yeah.
Pink Rose says they're probably going to stick with Frost because, or they're going to stick with the DK as the main because they like Frost.
Oh, Frost is doing really good right now, dude. It's definitely in the raids here right now. It's the highest DPS. Their burst is just insane. They can burst on a single target for like 30,000, which is really good.
Nice. Yeah, Pink Rose was. If you talk in the TSV,
Chat.
yeah, he'll see you.
Because he wants for it to show on chat on screen.
Well, no, he's whispering me on BattleNet.
Oh.
That ain't showing on stream.
Yeah, DK doing good, man. Tank is it's really easy to play and it's just so powered that you can just like control shit.
Oh man, these ranged attackers. Ooh, okay. May need to raise the voice chat up a little bit more so you guys can hear.
Ooh, Riverbud and Anchorweed, double yes. Let's do that.
10?
Where's that shit at?
10 will work.
Nashmere. Yeah, during holiday I'm probably gonna be leveling up my mage from 20.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for a backup for our raid because we have like 2 mages and one of them doesn't like the raid even though he's our best mage. We finally got another mage. He was like, "Yes, I don't have to raid no more. Fuck you guys, I'm done." And then he got called back up because the other mage isn't ready yet, kinda. So he was all mad.
Oh.
Well, he wasn't mad. He's cool, but you know what I mean. He's like irritated. Like, why do I have to come in? Like, he'd rather not raid right now.
Okay.
It's not like to play a different class or anything. He just would rather not raid.
Yeah, it seems like they're in the gearing the alts phase of the raids right now.
Well, not my guild, but yeah, a lot of the mythic guilds are.
Muting for the choo-choo.
My guild is still in progression. We're just on Mithrax, and we didn't do shit last night because our healers didn't log in. One just had a baby, so we all figured that he passed out, and then the other one did give us notification that he was sick. We just needed one of them to log in. Yeah, so, but, because you need 20 for Mythic. Yeah, we were trying to get the achievement before, at least with the, Christmas, because people go for holiday and don't come back. But, time is getting short.
Yeah, that's what was kind of crazy on the EU side is all you see is chat just lit up with people advertising mythic runs.
Yeah, for money. Yeah, for gold. I mean, they do it here. I mean, if you have the gold, you can go get your achievement like right now. But
it's such a crazy amount, though. That's all you see scrolling in trade over there.
Yeah, it's like
oh my god.
It depends what you want. Like, for like loot, it's like 2 million plus 2 million, so it's like 4 million. Just for the achievement itself, like 2 million, and then it's like about that shit.
They weren't even saying the price, so usually when that's the case, that's when it's kind of crazy.
It is here on North America million, like what, 300,000 is $20, so you can do the math.
It seems like a lot more of the community on the EU side is raid centric. I feel like
Yeah.
there's a split on the
They're
NA
more
side with the PvPers.
We have a much more casual base for sure. They have a more like stronger meta community, which is nice. I really wish we were like that.
Yeah, I just thought it was crazy. I was like, damn.
I mean, we have a lot of people who go into dungeons, like high-end dungeons, and they don't interrupt.
I see that a lot lately.
Yeah.
A lot of people that can interrupt or dispel not actually doing that. Just because you can take it now. It's like, you don't have to.
Well, not in Mythic Plus. Like, I had a guildie, they were doing a 14, right? And, they had a mage, and, like, they know that the mage is on, like, a 30-second cooldown, so they don't expect them, but he had 0 interrupt on the, like, the hour that they were in there. And everybody else had, like, 40, you know? So, I mean, you know, even if you only have a third of what they have, you should have at least 10, 15.
Oh, okay.
Good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, with details, you can track it. You know, like, some people, but just having no interrupts at all throughout an entire dungeon, like, high level, that's, like, whoa.
It's like, whisper that person and tell them the spell is called Silence. You pull it off of page 2 of your spell book.
And then, but then they take it, it's like, they take it all to heart. Whoa, bro, it's just a game. Calm down. Calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wish our community was a little bit better with that, but it's still fun.
Yeah, it's like there's an extra affix whenever you're running with those people. This affix is a shitty damage dealer.
Oh man, I haven't really talked to them, just kind of abandoned them because I'm just tired of the bullshit, but I had a friend who, we'll go in there, right, and we'll do double hunters because they're 2 females and, like, that's all they know how to play. Well, I mean, it's easiest for them, not, like, it's not one of them's really good and the other one is just meh. But, like, they're both, like, equally geared, right? And one of them's doing, like, 20% more damage, and it's like, what the fuck? You take a look at details, the one who's really good has got, like, 30% more button pushes, more, like, abilities going on.
Activity, yeah.
Yeah, and so, the last time I was in a dungeon with them, we were doing a 10 for their weekly, you know, because you need a 10 for, like, a 385, 380 out of the chest, your weekly chest, and, we weren't gonna time it, like, once we got to the second boss, it was pretty clearly obvious we weren't gonna time it, but still, it's like in the middle of the fight, she's like, hey, Sonya, did you get my text? And I was like, oh no, like, what the fuck are you doing? What do you mean get text? We're like in a boss fight. That just pissed me off. Like, really? Like, you couldn't wait like 10 more minutes to get out of the dungeon before you could start texting on the phone?
Oh, okay. So that's why she was so shitty. She's like half AFK.
Yeah. Yeah, we all know that she does it because she'll sit there on Facebook while we're in a dungeon. But like, I've talked to her about it, and we all have, and it's like, she like forgets, or like, maybe like a golden retriever or something. She's like in the middle of that dungeon, she was like, you know, right after we were fighting the totem boss in Assault Bazaar. It took us forever to kill him, and it wasn't even on Tyrannical. And then she's like, did you get my text? And I'm like, what?
She's the type that's just there for the social. She just wants to be where the large group is.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta weed them out. That's the hard part.
But the problem with her is, like, she says she wants to do keys, but then once she gets her 10, she's like, alright, I'm done with you guys. So it's like, I'm done with that shit.
Yeah, she's just checking a box so she could talk about it at work with her friends or something.
Yeah, exactly. So I stopped doing keys with my regular group because of that. I said I'll just pug it. I actually time shit. That's sad.
That's another thing that's interesting about like the EU side of the world is if you're looking more of a focused group that will actually do it and take it seriously, that's probably the best bet is to find a community like that. They're in the
Yeah.
NA side. You just gotta really dig for them and like find their
The problem,
websites and
well,
apply and
I think
shit.
the problem with this, with NA is we mostly use Discord a lot more than we actually use anything like WoW features. Like this is like literally like the second or third time I've been in Blizzard voice chat since the game this expansion came out.
Same here. I haven't really messed with it. This is like my first few times using it.
Right, but that's my point. Like nobody uses. I mean, the biggest thing I use is the group finder.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't use anything else in Blizzard or WoW for communication. It's mostly just Discord. So you got to get into those Discords. So and
Kind of like
really
Final
don't.
Fantasy, where those communities that are
Yeah, the
focused
link
on that
shows.
shit, yeah,
At
went
least
out of
those
their
were
way to
in
join that.
game.
Yeah,
At least
yeah,
those were in game though. These are like you gotta play in game, meet the right people, and get lucky to get in the Discord.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the hard part I think on the NA side. More networking, I guess.
Well, I like this guild I'm in. They're very casual. They don't take anything seriously, and it's almost like a full guild of that type of person that was texting during the dungeon. So like going into it knowing that, I'm less
Well, it was like
disappointed.
Timewalking though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I
and
mean, I
she
don't
was
mind.
she was talking about like we're not taking DPS super serious if you're not like
Yeah,
the
but like
Uber of the Uber. At least the
doesn't time and
expectations
place
like
work?
presented out up
Yeah.
front.
I'm not. I love it. I love that aspect of it. There's a time and a place for it, though, right? Like when you're doing alt stuff and you're like, let's go do keys, you know? You're almost
Yeah,
expecting to be like fucking like white fest, but it's like let's try different things and have fun. But like when you're doing like you want to do progression keys, like pushing keys, and then you're like talking about, hey, did you check your phone? I just texted you something. Like what?
yeah.
My expectations were you wanted to push keys. That was literally why we got the group together. That's why I was so mad because she wanted to get her 10 done.
Wow.
Yeah, and like the good thing about doing anything over 10 is like the better in time you do it, the more loot you'll get. So that's a big incentive of doing them on time.
Right. It's like you're wasting your time if you're not trying to get the maximum reward.
Right. Like it's like the bigger the chest is gonna be at the end of the dungeon. I have
And
no
not only
idea.
that, you're wasting other people's time too. That's the thing that irks me the most is if you're like actively subverting others.
Right. I have no idea how to play this class, by the way.
No worries. Wow, since spell abilities and the debuff we have, the costs are increased. I'm not able to use Rampage because I need 100 rage in order to use Rampage, so I'll never have 100.
Oh,
That's interesting.
Can't you talent out of that?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a talent that lets you do it like at 85 or something.
Well, the healer could actually drag cleanse out of their spell book, and I'll be able to Rampage.
It's only time locking.
Yeah. Calm down, bro. I gotta get that spell finger.
Yeah, you're not longer a pally. You can't cleanse yourself, buddy. Should've gone monk.
There it is.
I'm so energy starved. I have no idea what stats I should be doing outside of that one boss fight.
Well, if you got that debuff, that's why.
Do I have it? I can't even tell.
Yeah, it's the green gluttonous poison. I'm not tracking buffs that I can't do anything about, so I can't actually see other people having it, but I see that I have it. For me, the debuffs are by the mini-map.
Is it green?
Yeah,
Yep.
you can see your character has a green cloud around them too if you have it. So everything's going to be really expensive while we have that.
Oh, you bastard. I came over here for nothing. Look, I'm just gonna follow the bear. He knows where to go. Oh, I guess like
The bear could cleanse
Shroud.
poison as well.
I could have shrouded us. That's probably what he was waiting for. How did y'all get up there? What the fuck? I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I guess we're doing this.
Aura of Lost Hope. Wonder what that is.
I need to work on my Rose UI. It's garbage.
Oh, do you have different setups for the different classes?
No. Yes and no. I mean, I do, but
Does it depend on what role they're playing or like what type of content they're getting in?
I would not boost the DK boost Rose, honestly. I would boost something else if you're planning on actually playing for the full 3 months. Because this coming Tuesday, they're gonna nerf XP gains for leveling to about almost 40% after level 40, up until like 90. So I would definitely, if you're gonna get BFA, I would definitely boost something else that you want to play, and then level up the DK in your spare time, because they're nerfing. And even then, with your other character, you may be able to get some BOAs with Timewalking and shit. So I wouldn't, but it's up to you, man. Definitely, if you're gonna, definitely use the boost though. But I would. He can hear me, right?
Yeah, he's listening to the stream.
Yeah. So I mean, I wouldn't use it on DK only because it's so high. But it's up to you, man. But like I said, come Tuesday, there's XP leveling supposed to be nerfed by almost like 40% for like up to levels like 80, I think, or some shit like that. So leveling will be even faster come Tuesday, especially if you have BOAs.
Find a guild that you can get exalted with really quick too, so you get access to all the BOAs. That was a problem I had on Eludra, is I couldn't get the helm or the.
He's in your guild, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, if I would have, like when I was leveling Elude Stalwart, I tokened him up. He's my paladin on the Horde side of EU. I wished I was gilded that whole time, so I could have bought all those bind on account helm and cloak and stuff like that. So whenever I was leveling Eludra, she was just kind of shit out of luck. I just had to level with shoulders and chest. Just something I wish I would have considered.
It's like Zool fight. This is what I do on Zool, right here. This whole thing, 2 buttons.
What's that?
Shuriken Storm and then Eviscerate.
Oh, your rotation.
I kill, and then you just kill the big guy. Pretty much killed the big guy by myself.
Just like 5 combo points spin, 5 combo points spin.
Yeah, that's Mythic Zool right there in a nutshell.
Or any Mythic last expansion.
Maybe. I actually do any Mythic last expansion.
Or any kind of dungeon with trash, I guess.
Well, that's what he's saying with if you get exalted with the guild you're in, you can buy like 2 or 3 from the Orgrimmar vendor.
Yeah, they're like 500 gold a pop, but still, you can get gold.
Exalted. Yeah, and then Timewalking is another way to get them next time it comes up. Really quick. Or you just buy them.
Also PvP and Dark Moon Fair, like there's
Right.
all kinds of ways.
I mean, there's tons of ways of doing it, but I mean, if you know that you want to stick with the DK, go ahead and like don't take what I say with a grain of salt. But I'm just saying that they are nerfing XP gains, and because you're already like gonna be 60 soon, I don't know, you might think it's a waste. If there's something else you might want to play.
Choo choo. I'm a mute.
I don't know what you play on EU, so I can't say. Can I get out of this with stealth? Yup.
I think Pink Rose is Demon Hunter last expansion.
Yeah, you can't play as Demon Hunter hit, what, 110? You can't roll one?
Level 70.
It's a level 70 now?
Yeah, you have to have a level 70 on that server.
I thought that was for DK.
No, you can make DKs right off the bat now.
Oh, nice.
That's what she did. Or he did, rather. That's how he has a DK with no other characters on the NA. It does tell you, like, DK is an advanced class on a higher difficulty. Before you roll this tune, you may consider playing another one or something.
Uh-huh. I wonder if I could have focused out of that. I didn't even try. Give me a dagger.
I used to be able to bubble out of it.
Yeah, I might be able to focus shadows out of it. I should have tried. I need daggers, dude.
How does that work? Because I thought you could use any weapon now, but it's
No.
still specific to each spec.
Oh, no, only, daggers are subtlety and assassin. You can only use daggers.
And outlaw just uses whatever.
Outlaw can use, no, they have to have a non-dagger in the main hand, but in the offhand they can use anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember this rogue on the EU side was talking in guild chat trying to figure out why they couldn't use these swords they picked up. And that's whenever that person was giving him flack about being outlaw and telling him to change specs.
Outlaw is pretty good. It's really good for dungeons, especially on fortification weeks.
I used to think of it like the fire mage, where it's just, or even the enhanced shaman used to be, where it's just like every once in a while it'll shine, and it's usually pretty nice when it does.
They actually did a decent job this tier, except the only thing I complain about is they have too many like ranged only, like where you're almost have to bring in more range.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a couple of those bosses in Mythic, and it's just retarded when you look at them. It's like, why? They even went and nerfed them, which is good because they were stupid. Oh, you bitch.
Let me stand way back there. I jumped back so I could charge, and I just kind of like stood stupidly away, just out of range of charge. So I had to like scoot back a little bit, and then I charged in.
I did that all the time on my warrior.
I think he moved the tank must have moved him closer to me or something. Because usually I'm pretty good at automatically doing it, but I was just kind of just stuck there in limbo for a minute. I was like, what the hell?
You did move him.
Oh man.
I hate when that happens on Zool when they move the boss, and it's just enough where because like you have to run and hit the ads to get full combo points, and then when you by the time you run back where you think it's supposed to be, it's just a foot like in the opposite direction, and like oh I'm out of range, I lost deeps.
I used to always have that problem with Kitty because it was so hard to tell where Kitty's melee range was. You had to kind of almost stand halfway through your Kitty body through the mob in some cases.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
You're getting feared.
I knew one of the range were going to die. The only range.
Yeah. That was horrible.
Yeah. I'm seeing that a lot too with these tanks that come into Timewalking, specifically Timewalking, where they're just pulling entire rooms and people die often.
Yeah.
I don't know where that's coming from, because you don't really do mythics like that, do you? Can you just pull an entire room in a mythic?
No. Well, depends on the app. It depends on a lot of things.
I always think how the game is making you play is training you to play that way. And people that haven't played traditionally?
You know what it is? It's heroic dungeons at endgame. That's what it is.
That makes sense, actually.
Because they're just so faithful that once people have gear.
I would think people that know what they're doing wouldn't even step foot into heroics, really, though.
Exactly, though. But like the ones remember we kind of had this discussion before where there's a lot of people who think that's the cap, right? Because they're casual.
Yeah, it is heroic. And then also, if you come back after a long break, then heroic used to be where everybody was.
Right. So like if they think that's the cap, then like that's how they think you're supposed to be playing, and then like they can't even do a mythic.
Yeah, this is like a certain amount of retraining that needs to happen, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
but then again, like you have 120 who come in here thinking I'll just get time walking out the way and facial everything because I'm so geared, but they forget that scaling.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm done with that now.
Nice.
I have 6% left on the honor bound rip, but I'm probably just gonna grind out these world quests, I guess. Do you get honor bound for turning in time walking? Because that could push me.
No.
I wouldn't think so. Yeah. No. One more emissary.
Before you start, I'd go to the auction house and buy the scroll. Are you friendly with them already, or no?
Honor bound's like the one you can't get a scroll with, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I think you're right. You're right. I think.
Them and like the champions at Azeroth. Well, no, you can get a champions at Azeroth, and that's the one I was using before. Maybe it's the Tortolin. It's a couple of them.
You can get. No, I think it's honor bound. I think you're right.
Yeah, that's the first thing I did. I was like, auction house. I looked it up. Either that or they're all sold. Like, I don't know.
No, I think you're right.
Wasn't it? I think it was B Blocks told me that Kragan made him an honor bound one.
Let me look. I have my pally's inscription. Let me log over. I'll double check.
Okay.
Oh, I can mail you one. Do you need any?
I would. Yeah. I mean, I got
What do you need?
6%.
No, but
Oh,
like, if-
champions are
besides-
Azeroth, the Tortolan, and Honorbound. When he logged over, he got booted out of the voice. So I guess that would be a reason to do the Cuz Cave. Well, maybe not. For some reason, I was thinking we'd be able to. Who was that he just left on? He hopped on Sunkissed. Sunkissed. How do I do it? Invite. Sunkissed. What, Blade Fist? Yeah. Could not online or unknown. I don't know. Whatever. I just tried. Let's try again. Sunkissed. Blade Fist. There it is again. It says. Try. Sunkissed Blade Fist. That's it. Yeah. Wait to check. Maybe that'll work. I think it just takes a while for it to take, because I did that earlier. It did the same
Yo,
thing.
I left.
Yo.
I left. When I logged out, I continued talking. I forget it's not Discord, so like as soon as you log out, it disconnects you.
Yeah, so I was like, I think he thinks he's still talking to me.
I mean, I figured it out since I logged out. That was like, I remember that irritated me when I figured that out earlier.
I was thinking we could just stay in the other one, the other community voice, and no matter what character you're on, we'd hear each other because BattleNet.
No, it still disconnects you.
Oh, okay. And then when you
Yeah.
log in, I think it still takes like a minute or so before it recognizes you're on for the invite to work. Because
Yeah.
it did that
I mean,
earlier.
we can definitely do that for when I'm jumping on alt, so you don't have to. But I don't mind either way. It don't matter to me. You still have to log in and out of it though, even when it's on BattleNet. I thought that was a workaround too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember doing that with my M+ group, and it was like, nope. Alright, so you need champion? Yeah, Talandi, Despoilum, Voldani, Dandalar, and champions. Nope, you're right, no Underbound. So you need champions?
Yeah, champions of Azeroth, and then Honorbound and Tortolan. I'm pretty close on those anyway, so those will come. Oh, my
Only last
inventory's maxed.
The last 7 days. Psycho? Oh yeah, nice.
No skill drip.
There
Yeah,
you
the
go.
weeklies are just skill drip. Appreciate it, thank you. I don't know how long it's gonna take to actually get to me. It's like an hour or two or something.
Yeah, I think so.
No biggie.
Alright, so...
355.
You were done with that, right? With the time walking?
Yeah, I'm done now.
Yeah, I'll finish it later. I don't feel like doing it.
I have the alts, but I don't play them, so
No, you're totally fine. So I just...
I was actually considering of doubling back and running with Peak Rose since I like cornered him
Yeah.
into playing all this.
And then I saw he's on the DK, and I was like, oh, he's on DK.
I have all my horde already though. I just like maybe I was thinking once I get honor bound up, I'll make a Magar for sure. But then I'm looking at paying money in order to not have to play the same tune twice.
Right.
So I'm either gonna have to
I
faction
mean,
change or token or something.
yeah.
Well, most likely just faction change because I do want an honor bound or Magar rather.
Yeah.
That will
But
happen.
yeah. Are you gonna? So you're gonna level it up for the heritage armor, or just fuck the heritage armor?
No, the heritage armor. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for. I wanted to do that on my warrior for what's it? What's the night out? Not night out. It's the nightborn.
The void elf.
But
Oh, the nightborn, right?
but I was getting too antsy, and like once I hit like 35, I was like, fuck this token.
Yeah.
I'll do the mage. Like, cause I had nothing to do at the time. It was like the weeks leading up to Thanksgiving, and like there was just
Yeah.
nothing to do.
That's the worst too. It's like you're waiting for Christmas there. It's like
So, and then I kept looking at all the world quests, like, man, I'm gonna get so behind. But I learned my lesson with the warrior, like, cause I got the warrior up, and Fury's way more fun to play, but Arms is more graphically pleasing with the Nightborn for some reason for me, and I hate playing Arms. So I went tank, and I've been playing on tank, and yeah, tank just seems much more pleasing.
yeah, it's solid.
And I've been looking at my palette because I've always wanted to do Holy, and with the graphic changes coming in 8.1, just looks so cool in my opinion.
Yeah.
All the new animations.
I was super jelly. I was like, no, but actually I made Elude Stalwart, so I could still benefit. I was like the wings, and then like the light of the dawn, like all that shit looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's so, and like even I didn't like the new consecration, but it's grown on me for sure. The one that's coming out.
I haven't looked too hard at him. I still want it to be new and shiny. So, but I know what you're talking about. I know the revamp is looking beautiful.
But Holy looks beautiful. Yeah, like oh god, yeah, it's Holy. But with my style of play, I don't think I could pull off Holy. Like any other healer, I'd be fine, but not Holy. There's just too much utility that they have, where you need to be like insta-quick with like. I guess I can make a bunch of macros and be good, but I feel better that it would be better with like a mouse.
Oh yeah, all the mouse over macros and stuff.
Yeah, I mean with other heroes, I can find ways around and still be really efficient, but I don't think I can be with Holy. There's just like having be able to do blessing of protection on someone, or you know bubble, you know in now, or cancel bubble, or sacrifice. There's just so much shit going on with Holy. But it looks beautiful, yeah. I really thought about playing it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. But I mean, the only thing I have to do before the week's out is finish Timewalking. Did you do Arathi already?
Arathi?
Yeah. Can you not see the portal?
I do need to do Siege of Borealis. I finished Arathi this morning.
Did you kill
I was sitting on them for a while. The bears? Yeah, I think so. I did each of those camps of the different types of creatures you gotta kill.
Oh yeah. No, well, it's like the rares like can drop 340 gear. Just so you know.
Oh really?
Yeah,
oh okay.
Like there's like I think 16 I counted.
I'm close to 350 right now, so I don't think I really need it.
Yeah, you really don't need it. Like it's just like when I level up.
Sounds like an alt catch-up thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. As soon as I hit max and can open it, I'll go and start killing the rares.
I was kind of kicking myself. I was like, this is the one expansion I swore or vowed to not alcoholism, and it's going to be like the most friendly towards that type of player.
Especially come 8.1, because like champions is going to be count bound.
Well, at least what's cool is I still have all those alts, so maybe at some point after I beat the game.
More expansions, so.
Yeah.
And with catch-up mechanics, like yeah, like, cause I jump on mine and like mine are all like 350'd out, and it's like I don't want to play this. Like, why do you even attempt to? I mostly keep them up just to help me get uh farming stuff. Like
Yeah.
almost every single one of mine are at least herbalism. So like when I see the world quests, like the two that are up right now, I can go and it's like every tune is 20, river buds, and then like 10, whatever the other one is, and I can get like 60, 80 of those really quick without having to actually farm. Then like the world quest nodes that they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I didn't consider that or think about that you could actually probably do that pretty efficiently with many tunes.
Right, like there's one up for 20 riverbud right now, and that's like what 5 nodes. So like if you have 4 herbalists, that's like 80 riverbud, and like did it in like 10 minutes instead of doing it, going out and running around and getting into combat and running away like a bitch. Like fuck.
I remember milking that last expansion too. Whenever the I think it was the Lightforge Draenei rep thing was out. I just went out and hit it with every single tune. It was something like that.
I mean, I went all out. I bought the Sky Golem. I've got my gloves enchanted. It takes like half a second for you to do a node on herbalism.
Yeah.
And I always go in tank spec on the ones that are tank can go tank, and so I just run around grabbing shit. Nobody can knock me off at 350.
And even now, like, nobody's stealing those nodes from me because everybody's got their own instanced node.
Right, like, so, like, you can run around with the group and hit it within, like, 30 seconds, so it's nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Doo-doo-doo.
It really is nice, but...
I'm thinking, though, like, I don't want to leave Pink Rose out leveling by themselves this whole time. I do want to probably at least dungeon, and I'm trying to figure, like, what...
How would you do that? Like...
Yeah, because, I mean, the 120s are still going to be too high.
I got 110s. I mean, we could queue up and do his dungeons that he's allowed.
Yeah, the 110s, I mean. But even still, the 110's going to be way too overpowered to join. So...
No, not really. I mean, not with phase, whatever we call it.
Yeah, but you'll exceed the upper limit of that expansion, won't you?
I mean, you won't get any XP, but you can still roll with him. No, you will. You'll get when you enter the dungeon, you'll be phased to the highest level.
But I don't think it could take you if you're out of that bracket. Like, for example, back in Vanilla Land, the upper limit is level 60, right? So you're going to be a level 110 running around with nothing but level 60s in the dungeon. And one-shotting all the things, making it boring for anybody else.
He said he can do it by himself. I mean, he don't want to be dragging you around. He just wait.
Right. Yeah, Pink Rose is pretty fast at leveling.
No, yeah, I remember when we did the private server. He was like fucking max level within a week and a half, and it took me like a month.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I think he was burnt out because he took like a 2-day break after hitting max level. You were doing what, like a bear? I remember that.
Trying to figure out how to
bear
get to...
build.
Oh, right. Yeah, the hemorrhage bear.
Yeah.
Hemo cleave.
He would grab like a quarter of the zone and kill it, and then like, oh look, I got another legendary.
I did that. I did an armor stacking tank video back then, and I looked at it just the other night because I was just scrolling through the videos that were popping up. I was interested to see what the search results were on Alex's channel when I was looking for my channel to kind of get an idea of like what other people are seeing. And I saw I got 6,000 views on the armor stacking tank video. And I was like, what the fuck? Because it's not, well, it's kind of like, it's not even relevant. Like, I don't know what the state of that game is now, but, like, that was back then, and there were a lot of changes happening even when I made that video.
Right, like,
but
yeah,
it's getting blown up right now. And I had, like, 24 comments or something on it, or 24 likes, or...
Really, right now?
Yeah. And, like, 4 dislikes.
Coming back, and people are, like, more hyped about it.
Maybe that. Maybe it's the Vanilla WoW hype, the classic folk. But
Yeah,
that's
I
not
mean, I
even
guess.
close to classic because it's Wrath. It's a Wrath client, right? So, but I know we were
Um,
capped like during the classic levels. So, but
yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know how
know.
they're doing that. Maybe they finally did BC or something. Maybe they finally upped the. I don't know. I haven't
Yeah,
noticed anything.
it's weird, man. But whatever I do with that, I want to like study and figure out like what's happening, or like I don't know, maybe how I like search resulted it or made the search result things. I have no idea.
Just, I mean, people are looking for weird shit to do. Like, just
It's the niche. It's just because it's so
yeah,
niche. I think.
I think so. I mean, like, I imagine like when at the beginning of this expansion, if you had done videos like on a warrior, a prot tank doing like had you been like full blown Steam and did videos on prot warrior, a lot of people were saying it's dog shit, and they haven't changed anything to it. But I was doing a high key the other day, just yesterday, and prot warrior was fine. Like
Yeah.
people are just bad at it. They don't know how to play it, and that's how J.B. He's one of the more bigger WoW you know uh mythic dungeoners, and all he did was he took a class that nobody thought you could take into an M plus, and he changed the meta by himself by saying, "No, I'm gonna do it," and he did it, and
That's what I
that's
was
all it
saying the
was.
other day. I was like, I think a lot of the times whenever they say, "Oh, rogues aren't doing very good right now," just
Yeah,
the good players aren't
exactly.
focused on rogue yet. They're on the
Or
warlock or
it's the good player hasn't figured out how to play rogue yet. Like, you know what I mean? Like nobody's figured out
yeah,
how to play that one thing that it's missing.
right. So I don't ever pay attention to that anymore. Like this the
Oh,
talk
I
of
don't
the meta
either.
of like because if I decide I'm gonna play something, I'll make it play as good as it's capable, and usually that's better than most. And not to sound like
But I mean, the other thing is too, though, like when you see him play, like when you saw him play on his druid healing, compared to other healers, he was pushing like double times the buttons though, just to stay relevant though. Like he was doing twice as many
working
buttons,
harder. Yeah.
right? Then and that's another thing to it. But like if you can figure that out, you'll become popular because people like see he's doing it, I can do it too. They try to copy and try to emulate you.
Well, that was fancy. I unlocked the Heart of Azeroth's potential, and my Heart of Azeroth was changed to the Heart of Azeroth.
Yeah, but it got 15 item levels.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah. What is it?
Huh.
Honored or revered?
Well, what
Yeah.
does that mean? I don't.
Your item level on your heart, your neck, it went by up 15
Oh,
item levels.
360. I didn't know it had an item level. Okay.
Yeah, so when you hit revered, or is that revered?
Exalted. I get a helm. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
You'll,
Revere right now, I think.
yeah, so you don't have to do it no more. Revered, you don't get anything for exalted unless you want the helm, but you'll probably get a better helm before then.
No, I'm honored right now.
Oh, okay, so once you hit revered, you'll get another 15 item levels.
It just seems kind of pointless. 'Cause I don't feel like I did anything, but I was able to get it, and then I don't feel
Just,
like it did anything after I got it. Ugh.
we did up your stats on it by 15 item levels, so you got like, what,
Oh, okay.
20 points in your
Strength and
secondary stats,
stamina. Yeah, I
and
see.
yeah,
Right on.
so you,
Okay.
yeah.
So if I wasn't
But
one shot and shit well enough before, I'll do it a lot more efficiently now.
I mean, yeah, I mean it's like most of my alts are like 379 item level on the neck, but they're
Yeah, that was a
still
368 now.
nice.
I guess. I don't think
I
these
get.
numbers mean anything anymore.
They
I lost
do
interest last
for
expansion, I think, with the item levels and stuff. It's just like,
they
it's not
have
keeping me
they
from
have
doing
done a lot
anything.
to make it more relevant, like your overall item level, but secondary stats are still important. Not as important as they were in Legion, but definitely still important.
Ah, okay.
Like my Wraith can take a 360 rogue into fucking Mythic Zul and do 30k because secondary stats really, and the cheat style.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I mean, but then like I'm doing 30k, and a rogue who's main on doing the same thing I'm doing is pulling 49k. So I mean, there's a huge difference, and he's 380 something out.
yeah, I guess it's more apparent at the extremes.
Yeah.
Right
So
on.
like he's doing 15k more damage because it's his main, so he's better geared and he's got way more stats than I do.
I see.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm like I said, he's doing almost, he was trying to hit 50, but we haven't like it's not efficient enough for him to pull 50 yet as a group. There's always something stupid going on.
Yeah, some kind of movement or
Yeah,
incapacitate or.
the third tank doesn't have the ads close enough, or one of the warlocks in our group killed the fucking ads when they're not supposed to, because they don't know what it means not to AoE in the first phase, because they want their numbers to be up. And you can tell when they do it, because they're beating like two of the rogues, but if they're not doing it, the rogues are all 1 through 6 on the DPS chart.
It's so weird how that cooperation stuff works. Whatever. I mean,
So meaningful.
it's like you got a whole party of adults and they're told don't do the thing. It's like there's always 3 adults that do the thing, and it's like, why are you doing the thing? We just said don't do the thing.
Our main tank, like.
Some people must Bruce want to see the world burn.
Right? Our main tank's a DK, so he has an arcane torrent for energy in his rotation every 2 minutes. You know, just pop it.
Yeah. Or holy power for a pally.
We were doing Zul, right? We were doing Zul, and he kept hitting it, and it breaks CC.
Really?
So breaking, yeah. It breaks
oh
CC
wow.
the raid. So he kept breaking CC, and they're like, "Who can fucking arcane torrent?" We looked up fucking tank.
I didn't know that. That's kind of whack.
It took, well, not, generally it doesn't. I don't know if it's just that raid, or I have not actually, like, gone around and looked to see if it here.
All it does is remove dispels a buff and gives you an energy, right? I don't see how that would break a CC, though.
Wait a minute. Is that what he was doing? No, he wasn't breaking the CC, I'm wrong. What he was doing was, there's a debuff that you have to pass around to the thing you're about to kill in order for it not to respawn. And so he was knocking it off.
Oh, okay, so he's removing a debuff that y'all needed?
That we needed to be on an ad that we needed to kill with it on so they wouldn't respawn.
Yeah.
So basically, if you don't get it off right, you're going to run out of time, so it's basically a wipe.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So, right. That's
a lot of the times there are debuffs that Dispeller will immediately dispel without reading. It's like something detrimental.
Yeah, like that mini boss in, what is it, BC? That tall guy, and right before you go up to the altar in the volcano room with the chick standing on the dais, that tall ass dude right before him.
In Hellfire? Or is it a dungeon? Oh.
Timewalking.
BC Timewalking.
There's a chick on the last boss, she's like, is it Rat? No, I think it's BC. There's a Rat. No, it's not Rat. Fuck, is it Kata? I don't even know anymore.
I know if you get like a debuff a Warlock throws on you, and you dispel that, like Unstable Affliction, then you just get your shit pushed in.
Well, I always know that there's a boss on one of the Timewalking that he puts out a debuff right before he does a stomp, and like healers just go ahead and remove it off you, and then we'll take obscene damages from the stomp or whatever.
Yeah.
What dungeon is that? I don't even know. I don't even know what I was doing.
I don't know either.
Yes. So he wiped us like 6 times because he kept darkening torn. He kept telling him, take it off your bark.
Oh man, but he's already programmed his muscle memory for the whole expansion. So you're trying to undo all that programming within that one raid.
Right, but just unbind it, it'll take it off your macro.
I felt that, man, because on my fire mage on Elude I was running, I had the bubble that they get, the cool fire bubble.
Yeah.
I had that on my Alt 4 button. That's usually my heal or defensive, like on-demand usability. Like for my warrior, it's enraged regeneration.
Did you check
But I wanted to switch that to my S button because my S button is usually like consecration or it's like a dispel or something. Or in this case, it was going to be the bubble. So I put invisibility on Alt 4 because that was my oh shit button now. So I just kept on popping invisibility every time I was off a cooldown every 5 minutes. I was like, fuck! A lot of the times that screwed me because I needed it. Is it raining outside?
This is
Yes, did
relearning
you
it, I
check
guess.
on the thing or you're not able
Damn,
to?
it's raining outside. Jeanette came in soaked.
Damn, Tara said hi.
Micah, say hi.
Say hi to my God.
She says, say hi to Micah. So, hi to Micah.
Hi to me.
Alright.
I'm doing the Zalazane Returns quest, so I gotta go back to Echo Isles. I've just been waiting on a boat this whole time.
Could just search Ogamar and fly there, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, true that. Well, this takes me directly there. I didn't realize it would take as long to get here.
Yeah, it's a.
There's a camera on.
Oh,
There's cameras,
Sylvan Quest.
just so you know. Don't be walking around like. I'm just telling you that if they're not pointed at you, just don't walk in front of cameras.
Did you do your islands this week?
Make is pouring.
I don't need that many
My
views.
shoes are wet. My socks are wet.
She's trying to get the clothes on, the
Yes.
dirty clothes. I was like, there are cameras on over here, so just so you know. She got wild-eyed. I was like, I don't need that many views.
Nah. It's
Oh,
pouring.
I got a cinematic. Oh no, I got DC'd. Hold on, Jeanette. Oh, frack.
It's pouring, babe. I stopped at HEB and I was trying to avoid the piles of water, like where it's
The puddles?
flooding.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
Flooding?
not flooding, but like, well, yeah, where it all
Where it pulls up.
up and runs. I couldn't avoid it. I was like, oh well.
So you went to HEB?
Yes, I can send my mom $50.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get groceries, Nick. I was going
Yeah, I
to,
was
but
like,
else my baby Nick wants to
We're
go on
going?
a date or something. So I'll save that money for that. But
You said go on a date?
Huh?
You want to go on a date?
You were complaining that I don't take you out.
I was making a joke.
Oh, okay. You think you're
You don't even notice when I get my hair cut. You
got
don't
your
call me
haircut?
pretty anymore. And you never
You got
take
your
me
haircut?
out.
You cut your hair today? You trimmed your
And you
beard?
go out drinking with your friends.
So you can
No, I didn't.
get
No,
stream better and get more done
No,
wiles and
it's not even.
I'm a man, bro. I'm a guy, bro.
I
I'm
love you too,
dirty,
babe.
bro.
I love you, Miss Jeanette. Ah. Stuck on a quest? Can't find that one NPC? Looking for stats on an item? The WoW forums and other fan sites are great resources. Ah! Of course! Just in time! Oh, what a pain. What a pain. Oh, what a world.
What did I do?
I log in just in time for the boat to come back. That happens often. Like, I remember that always happening in vanilla as well. Ah. And now I'm trying to join voice. Oh my god. Are you there?
Yeah, welcome back, man.
Fuck. I hit that loading screen. I was trying to chat during the loading screen. It crashed WoW or DC'd me or something. I think I missed the
Yeah.
cinematic. But by the time I logged back in, I was already zoning back to Zuldazar. So now I'm back at the port of Zuldazar.
Then I gotta go back again.
Yeah, and I just got back in voice. Shite.
Damn, dude.
And whenever I got booted, I guess it didn't save my volume settings. So now you're like screaming at me.
My bad.
No, not your fault. It's like the game. No, I can't hear you. Shit. He said just let it happen. You hear a whisper in your ear, taste the rainbow. Or like Russell Brand will say, like, thank you for letting me in your ear holes. or it's been a pleasure to be in your ear hole.
I feel violated when he says that.
It's like, he did a stand-up special, the re colon birth.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah. It's like like a reply to an email, but also the word rebirth. But he's replying to, I guess, birth. He talks about how he had a baby and witnessing the baby in consciousness and all this. It was alright. It's pretty good. All right, so we're running to the last. We're in the last minutes of the stream here. I think I might just go ahead and shut it down, but I'm gonna fly out to that Zoldazar thing and see if there's like a cutscene that I never will see that I might have to Google.
I don't think there was, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, other than emissaries and stuff, I haven't really begun to even mess with mythics or rating. I mean, I saw I had a key for a +6, so I was mistaken when I told you before. I thought I did a +6, but I had the key for a +6. I think I've only ever done up to a +3. So I still need to advance a little bit further in the pluses.
Yeah.
And actually set foot into an actual raid, but everybody likes to raid during the weekends, and I don't like to play as much during the weekends.
Yeah, or at night, yeah.
So that was the point of the EUs, so I could actually raid, you know, during actual good times for me.
There's a couple of guilds I've seen who are looking for people to raid during the day, but they're on different servers, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that boss. That was why I lucked out finding this guild on our server who does mythic raiding for me. I was like, yes! So I just left WoW and joined them.
Oh, so this isn't, you're not in the army of WoW anymore? I actually didn't even see what your guild was.
No, I'm in I have two characters, this one that I'm on and my hunter is in WoW. Everybody else is in the newer guild.
Oh, okay.
Insurgency.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they actually killed Mythic, whatever the fuck the last tier boss was called.
Not Gahoon? Is it different?
No, for Legion, the last.
Oh, okay.
What was like
Seed of the Pantheon?
Yeah, that. They got the Mythic, like I just went up to Heroic. Like I barely got Heroic by the time the, expansion was dying.
Or Argus, I guess it would be, right?
Argus, right, yeah, so, but they got Mythic, and so, I was like, oh, well, they actually, they were the only guild on our server to do it. Both
really?
and Alliance, so,
oh, wow.
So I was like, here, let me try to, and luckily it just worked out that they were recruiting, like, they needed people, so
That's cool.
I was kind of overgeared, I kind of...
muscled your way in?
Kind of helped them muscle their way through Heroic, and...
Nice.
Now, so yeah, so, like, it just worked out nice, and hope to stay with them for a little longer.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll have to look at raiding. If I do raid on the Fridays or Saturdays when most guilds do, it'll probably just be like every other weekend or so.
From the friends that I have that don't do Mythic, or they've all like got tired of raiding. Like there's no point to it, and there really isn't if you're not taking it if you don't plan on taking it to that next level, because
it was like the epitome of raiding is the bleeding edge of progression to like.
No, it's not even that.
After
it's not even that. Before you would do raiding for the tier gear. You know what I mean?
Or the special mount or whatever.
Right. I mean, they still give you a mount, but like tier gear was the most important thing to get the set bonuses. But now, like the Azeroth. Unless you're looking for a specific trait, they have raid-only specific traits that you would use in the raid anyways. So if you're not gonna raid, you don't need those traits. So if you don't need those traits, you really don't need those gear that drop from raiding unless you're planning on 2 raiding. You know what I mean? It's like you don't need them out. You don't necessarily need them outside of raid unless it's like best in slot, you're a min-maxer. which most of the cases not usually, except for like the 385 pieces. But then you can get 385s from your weekly, so it's like, so
Well, I
then
do
you
the
look
hard
at it,
thing.
right? So and then you look at it, are trinkets good? No, they're not. So it's like I don't need to do them for trinkets, and then it's like, okay, so weapons. All right, weapons maybe is the only reason I do them. And you can pretty much do like just jump in an heroic LFG and just do your, you know, your weapon boss that drops your weapon, and then just, alright, I'm done. Like I'm done for the week. Like that's my rating. I go into my weapon, my 370 weapon or whatever, and I'm out. Like that's it. Like what's the
They're
point of
just
doing it?
they're
And
just
I never
trying to
did
keep
that.
people from feeling like they're missing out by not seeing that.
Right. So like what they're hurting the raiders, and I don't want to say like the high end raiders, but like the moderate raiders who raided just to do something for gear and you know for a little bit of everything. They've actually, in my
Yeah,
opinion, hurt that crowd. Like you know, like the middle class, like they've stretched them thin.
that's what I was thinking.
Right. It's the best analogy. Like so, it's literally that. That's literally what they've done. And so unless you're planning on raiding, there's no reason to do heroic unless you want the 370 weapon that you just have shit luck of not getting it from 10s because you can, you know, you can do 10s all day and get a 370 weapon.
Oh, okay.
So, you know what I mean? So, and then,
I haven't even looked at any of it yet, so I'll
but like
take your
that's,
word for it.
or so that's literally the only thing you would get out of raids unless you're like the Azerite gear is more for raiding, so it's just a perpetual cycle for Azerite gear and raid, and trinkets are garbage right now. There are a couple decent ones that are really good for min-maxing, but like I guess the only reason you would get those is if you're raiding or in plus progressing, like you want to push high keys. So like if you're pushing just keys just to get your weekly, like there's no reason to use them. Don't really need it.
I feel like I've been playing just biding my time waiting for Classic. Like this is an entertaining way to pass time until that comes out. And like that's the main thing that
Yeah.
I'm like excited for. But like it is still fun to, you know, the
I'm
my
enjoying it.
analogies are like sometimes I want to drive a Ferrari, sometimes I want to drive my Cadillac, and that's what
Exactly.
my characters are.
Right, right. No, I completely agree with that. And see, I'm just telling you what from the people who I know aren't doing the things like rating. I'm telling you their point of view. My point of view is I'm doing mythic progression. Like I'm still in the mythic race, you know, even though it's pretty much over. But I'm still trying to get my achievement.
Yeah,
I'm
your own
doing
personal satisfaction.
right. I want the achievement. I want them out. If I can get it, I want.
Right?
I'm putting the time in. I'm one of the highest item level geared on my because I'm doing it, and I like pushing keys when I find new groups or when I need to pug my weeklies. Like I like pushing keys. I just wish I had a stable group to do it instead of like oh like let me pug it. But and I had that for a while, but then people, you know, one or two people fell off, and then
Yeah. When
it's
I was
became
there, where kind of
monotonous.
like where you're at, I would start looking at the third party websites and stuff and ranking in like the guilds and my
Oh
players
yeah,
progression compared to like other worldwide rankings. Like
right.
that's where the game would go for me if I wanted to
And
keep it interesting.
I have done that. Like I've done, like I've got Raider.io, and you know, I'm keeping up with I'm the seventh demon hunter on the server, and I know I could be a lot higher with
That's
points,
pretty cool. You're top 10.
but like for like half of the earliest,
Somebody
like
else always
first,
has less of a life though.
oh, for the first 4 months, I was actually third and fighting for second
Damn.
and first. But what happened was
See,
there was a
that's
week where,
exciting. Just that
right,
there.
but like there was a week where it was really easy push week for keys, where like instead of
Oh,
doing 10s, you could go do 15s, and I skipped it because one, I was in a place where my group was just pissing me off, and they weren't logging in either. So and so like after that weekend, I'm looking back at it, I'm like, you know what, I'm done with this shit. Like I'm done carrying, you know, helping carrying certain people, and I'll just pug it, you know, fuck it.
oh
Next
yeah,
time I come. Next time I come to a week like that, I won't let y'all discourage me from doing what I want to do, and I'll just go out and do it by myself. And so,
hell
like,
yeah.
that's the place I'm in. So I fell to seventh, but like I really don't care about that particular ranking. But it's just like I have fun doing the high stuff. Like that's what I like doing. Like even if it's PvP, but I can't really get into it because you gotta put a lot of PvP is a time sink for sure, more than I think even rating.
It's a little bit more mind numbing too, right? I mean,
What?
having the PvP stuff. Well, maybe arenas. I could see
Well,
that being exciting.
Well, arenas, but then like even random battlegrounds, like waiting for those queues and then like having one person leave and then having to replace them. Like I found that tedious.
Oh,
and
like the
dangerous.
rated, right?
Right, and then so like arenas is really good, but then I've never been a fan of Blizzard's rating system because like if you go and like you're competitive and you win and you lose once to a lesser team and you fall so hard on the ranking, it's like all that work
Yep.
I spent is gone. Like, you know, and I just
It's a lot
I mean
harder to earn your way back up.
right, and it's just for me that's such a negative of doing something like time sync like that. Like why would I want to like if you don't like if they get ahead of you that's fine, but for you to fall against teams you've never even played against because you lost to another team, that's
Yeah.
irritating. I don't like that style. Like that doesn't seem fair. I mean I get it, it's cutthroat. I you know, for the people who do enjoy it, I understand it, but if I go and spend a weekend, get like 2,000 rating, and then like I lose to 1,100 team because I have a bad day or, you know, lag team or
Yeah.
they're just really good, you know, coming up and then I drop to 12, you know, like 1,600, 17, it's like, what? No.
But isn't the same true for everybody else too, though? Like
True.
they would have to
then-
maintain that streak just like you would.
Right, but then like the high level people, what do? Like, I mean, back in the day, they have alts, so they would go
Or,
and win
yeah.
their matches on their main, and then go PvP on their alts because
Yeah.
they didn't give a shit about their rating. And that's what I'm saying. It's such a time sink. Like, in my opinion, like if you wanted to have fun, well, not fun, but be
Yeah.
progressive. Like you could have fun. I've done arenas and have fun. They're really fun. But I don't think I could do that type of progression right now. They're really a blast. Like I get in there and just get one-shotted or one-shot people. It's fun.
Yeah. I did the skirmishes. When I see the emissary come up for arena skirmishes, I'll do those, and that was really fun with the warrior to be able to just go in and wreck people.
Yeah.
But then there were a few times like where I got like soloed by somebody who took like 3 of us on or something, and it's like, whoa, this guy's on a completely different level.
Yeah, they've got the mid-max Azeroth.
Pig Girls got killed by the Fell Reaver. Oh no. I don't know how that thing is so sneaky. Such a big ass robot. You'd think you'd. Well, you actually can see and feel it coming, but still it sneaks up somehow. I just did that Zalazane quest, and it was pretty interesting seeing that island and the reskin of Zalazane. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then even leveling the mage, that was pretty fun too. Like the Lobby lands, all that the quests, the way they've been redone. I haven't done them as much since the revamp.
Yeah.
So I appreciate them a lot more, I guess, now. And then going into the dungeons, and even those have been tweaked and tuned a little bit over the years. So it all still feels fresh.
Yeah, they tweaked them just, I think, back in Legion again. Going into BFA, they tweaked the lower end dungeons again to make them more streamlined.
Yeah, but they still need to do something about those level 50 to 60 dungeons. Like, that's still kind of annoying.
They did in the last like 2 months. They nerfed it, certain things within those dungeons, and they went and nerfed stuff in I think
my problem was like Stratholme has like the main gate, and then it's also got this other side. So like with that one, it's really easy to skip stuff that some party members need for quests, and that's frustrating. And
well, I think they've
no sound.
more now where you just auto get the quest now, so
You can't hear me?
easier. But I mean, like you said, it's still not perfect.
Yeah, and Blackrock Depths is very.
Yeah, that's definitely.
There's like 20 quests in there, and they always shortcut straight to the last boss and leave. Or even, I guess, I don't know if twinking is a thing, but I was in one group where they went and killed the boss, and the whole party left, and we didn't even finish it.
The thing is that I forget the reasoning behind it, but the thing is they backloaded all the dungeon XP to the final boss.
Well, in this one run, we didn't even do the final boss. They went and killed the golem, and as soon as he dropped loot, they just left the party. And I was like, well, maybe I think those are people just throwing in the towel like, oh, Blackrock Depths, I hate this dungeon. Let me just do a boss so I don't get the deserter cooldown.
Or Mog, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's a Mog, or I thought maybe a Twink item or something, or maybe, yeah, like a Mog that you could sell for a lot. You're right.
Yeah.
A lot of that too. The old world is with the Mogs. The economy is pretty lively.
Yeah, it's true, for sure.
Like I made some Shadow Silk set items, and like just for the Slut Mog on my Night Elf, and I was all stoked. I tried to buy it off the auction house because I was like, oh, I can make this item. Let me go see how much they are. And as a new toon with no like mains or any gold or resources, that's a good way to get a start. So, but it's hard to sell and compete against those people who've got that market cornered.
Right.
So it's like, I don't know, there's like a little push and pull with that. I was really excited because when I ran Dead Mines, I got a Tome of Polymorph Monkey. I ran to the auction house to put it up, and it was going to sell for 3,000 gold. I was like, oh, all excited and shit. And then it got sent back. And then I went to go repost it, and they were down to 1,500 gold. And I was like, oh, fuck.
It's just demand, yeah.
Yeah, and I posted it, and it didn't sell, and it got sent back.
On
And
this server? 'Cause, like, on
no, this is the EU ally side.
Oh, yeah. But, like, anything where you have a lot of grandfather players, it's hard to sell shit, because they already have it. So
Yeah,
it's that one
and it's
player
such a
who
niche
doesn't have
too, because it's like made just
Right.
specifically. So I have to like not only wait for someone that can afford it, but also somebody that, you know, wants that specific, like the mage. Something's happened. Pink Rose says that she couldn't hear me. Says you left the voice channel. Hello? I think maybe the server's crashing or something. I don't know. Test. I might have to pull up the stream because I don't know what's happening. Actually, I think with that, folks, we can go ahead and wrap up today's episode of Elude Stalwart playing World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. And until next time, stay strong. Peace.